Everybody back to the wall. Let's see. I feel that wind. All right, so can brothers slide over a little bit? Y'all slide down a little bit? That way? That way? Everybody slide down a little bit if y'all can. Yeah. Go on down a little more. Our brothers try to get in there, and we'll get this on the end. We can pick everybody up.
Hey, can brothers hit this down there?
My claim.
Yeah. Give me this. Yeah.
I ain't had breakfast all morning.
Some jelly and jam. Y'all excuse. Loose, bro. Old loose ass sheet. Don't lay that. Tighten up. I like a little. Got a treadmill or something, bro. Stationary back and forth. Yeah.
We rolling.
We back. Rolling back in the spirit.
Yeah. So Salakia, brothers and sisters out there, you know, the phone's overheating. It's hot down here in the Carolinas. Very humid. But as you can see, GMS Carolina Supercamp, we back to bring it out. A whole nother, you know, this is a whole nother stream. So, hey, through the spirit of the Lord, we out here bringing it out. We're just gonna keep on rolling, right? Whatever brother got precepts, I want to speak, y'all brothers.
Hey, somebody get Zechariah the 14th chapter, verse 12. Anything in Amos 9 and 8, anything on death and destruction, man.
Death and destruction.
Yeah, we prophesying the downfall of America, man. That's what the men of the Lord do. Oh yeah, get somebody hold Revelation 19 and 10.
I'm about to get Revelation 18 for 18.
Hold it on that. We're going to bring it out.
This is Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. Right. And this shall be a plague where Yahweh will smite all people.
Y'all got that missile sign? Somebody hold that missile sign right quick.
Got it right there. Got one right there.
Look, plagues are coming to this place, but the main plague is the ICBM missile, man. What you see right here depicted on this poster right here. We come out here week in and week out through the spirit of Yahweh. I try to let our people know exactly what's coming, but they take it for a joke.
That's right, bro.
They trust in Samaria, man. They trust in Egypt, man. When the scriptures say, woe to them to go down to Egypt for help, man. The God of the Bible is bringing death and destruction, and St. Matthew with his, think not that I come to send peace on earth. Yeah, somebody hold that on deck. Go ahead.
This is Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. And this shall be a plague where Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
The God of the Bible is all about love. The God of the Bible ain't going to smite nobody. The word smite means kill. Hey, look, the prophets are speaking the words of the God of the Bible. The majority of our people are going to die a horrible death, man. They refuse to take. He was telling our people that this place is going to be destroyed soon come, man. Turn back to the God of the Bible, who you ignorantly call God in Jesus Christ. So-called black men, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. If you don't repent, you're going to die a horrible death here in America.
Right, bro.
The so-called white man cannot save you from what's coming, man.
That's right.
Read on.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Hey, look, and their flesh shall be consumed while they stand upon their feet. We can do that, man.
That's right.
These ICBM missiles, man. You know those intercontinental ballistic missiles? They wasn't created to get put in a museum. Oh yeah, somebody can hold Isaiah 5 and 9 and 5 too. Go ahead.
And their eyes shall consume away in their holes.
Hey, going right back to Terminator 2, Judgment Day. They depicted, you know what I'm saying, what's going to happen to America. Sarah Connor was holding on to the gate or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and her body was being consumed, man, while she was standing upon her feet. That's the majority of the people here in America, man.
Yeah, we got that sign behind you right there.
And we got the sign, man.
That's the spirit.
Yep.
Turn around.
Yep. That's what's coming, judgment. Judgment to 2/3 of our people and you heathens that's dwelling in the land of America, man. This is what you would call Judgment Day, man. Bodies being consumed by fire, man. A day that's gonna come, it's gonna burn like an oven, man. And all the proud and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, man. You people gonna be ashes soon come, man. Straight up dust, man. From the dust you came, from the dust you shall return, man.
That's right.
Read on.
And their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Right, look, all that proud talk, mocking the men of the Lord, you know, all that's gonna go away when y'all see them missiles come over here, man.
That's right, brother.
Go ahead. That was it on that? Oh yeah, what's that one? They shall speak and not lie.
Oh no, I had something else.
Yeah, bring it out, yeah.
Bring it out?
Yeah, bring it on
This
out.
Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1. It reads, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness.
Only the elect of the nation of Israel, and Lord willing, we part of the hopeful elect, is going to stand up in righteousness, man. What we're doing right about now, you're seeing a righteous act being performed on the highways and byways, man. We're not out here gang banging. We're not out here selling drugs. We're not out here promoting nothing wicked, man. It says, the scriptures say, then shall the righteous men stand up in great boldness. This is a boldful act right here. Standing up in America, but we were just being hung not too many years ago, man. Being lynched, We couldn't stand out on the highways and byways do this. Go ahead.
Like the brother said, hey, you gotta consider where we at. We in South Carolina, man, right? Confederate state. One of the last states that still had the Confederate flag. So, hey, this right here, we could have got killed for doing this years ago. Same place we used to hang our forefathers by the neck. Now you seeing us prophesy the word of the Most High. What does that mean?
Right.
The Lord doing something, man.
That's right.
Repent out there.
That's right.
We got it, brother.
Then shall the righteous man stand in great...
Chime in, bro, anytime you feel, bro. Chime in.
Okay.
Yep.
Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him.
And these so-called white people, they afflicted our people, man. And then this is how you know we're living in a different time. We're out here prophesying the downfall of America, man. We're telling our people that the so-called white man, the biblical Hebrew Edomites, are going into captivity. Bro.
That's right.
That's a bold statement right there, man. Years ago, like the elder said, we would have been lynched for this, man. We wouldn't even been able to even think about setting up anything like this, man. That's how you know the God of the Bible is doing a wonderful work right about now.
Right.
And you heard it first on the highways and byways. Yeah, you heard the truth in South Carolina, man. Okay, the Confederate state, man. That America's gonna be destroyed. And can't nobody stop it, man. That's right. Go ahead.
And made no account of his labor.
We built America, man. The so-called black man, Latino, and Native American Indian man built America.
That's right.
They made no account of our labors. And 2/3, they make no account of our labors either. We come out here week in and week out, preaching this word instant and season. Nobody makes this is labor. This is work right here. Nobody makes account of it. But soon come, they're going to be seeking the men of the Lord.
Yep. And we built up every major empire.
That's right.
Every nation that's ruled on this earth, we built it up, man.
That's right.
It's like the brother said, all the previous kingdoms, you know what I'm saying, when they had Israel in captivity and slavery, that what made their kingdoms great, man. Because they had Israel, man.
Yep, that's how they became great. Verse 2, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
That's why, you know what I'm saying, they're making different legislations and different laws to get the men of the Lord off the streets, man. They're taking down pages, they're flagging videos. Why? Because they're in great fear now, man. Starting off with the elites, the average so-called white person, you know what I'm saying, the different heathens, they ain't too much worried about what we're saying. But their elites, man, are terrified. Because the scripture said that what we're doing right about now, the scriptures prophesied of it, man. Right. The men of the Lord going all of a sudden come back to their nationality, stand upon their feet, and then that kingdom that was led captive to was going to go down, man.
Right. Because America, their greatest fear is the so-called black people to come together, man. You got the nation of Israel waking up, man. That's Esau's greatest threat, man. They know once we come back together, they come out of power, man.
Because like the scriptures say, let that go ahead and pass. Like the scriptures say, man, a land can't be cleansed of the blood that's shed therein, but by the blood of them who shed it.
That's right.
So that is their biggest fear.
That's right.
That's why they had the, what's that, the thing where they pretty much said that the so-called black identity extremists is like the new terror threat. You know what I'm saying? Al-Qaeda. We're more dangerous than Al-Qaeda. You know, which is bullshit, man.
We ain't killed nobody. We ain't hung nobody. We ain't
right. You got so-called white people coming out here shooting up schools and festivals and whatnot, man. But ain't nothing being said about them, though, man.
Well, on the spiritual side, that's true. Because what? The Lord, we are more dangerous. Right. We're gonna rule the earth, man.
That's right.
Yeah, I got a spiritual power too.
I got the numbers that he called for.
Oh, okay.
This is number shepherds. Oh, you did?
Yeah, that's good.
Bring it up, bro. You had it first. Go ahead, bro.
Okay.
That's the spirit right there. See what we're demonstrating right now is the spirit of who you even call God of Jesus Christ.
That's right.
Go ahead.
That's right, brother. Hey, Numbers 35, verse 33. Yep. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land.
So they defiled this land with blood. Right. Whose blood did they shed non-stop? And do they continually shed today? Right. These people right here on the sign, man. That's right. It's very plain. Go ahead, brother.
And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein.
All right. So the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua says, what's the recompense for shedding blood in the land and polluting it?
Because can I say this? Because the first thing the so-called white man says, can you forgive me? Yeah. That's not gonna, that's not gonna make everything good.
That's not justice.
You know?
Step back a little. All right, that's not justice. So their blood has to be shed for all the blood that they've defiled this land with.
I got something for you right here. This is Hebrews chapter 9, verse 22. Oh, you had Salah.
All right. The land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
So this devil, he knows that his judgment is coming. The bill is due.
Right. That's right.
All right? So that's why he's afraid. That's why they do little things to try to stop this truth, but you can't stop it.
That's right.
All right?
Because in the end, they know Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is real, man.
That's right.
They know that the Lord's coming back to specifically to take them out, man, to redeem his people. Which I got.
So going right back to what the bro had, you know what I'm saying, in Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, they are in great fear, man. Because look, you hear a scripture like that scares the elites, man. Not the average Edomite that walks past, that scares the elites, man.
Here's the proof.
Go ahead.
This is James 2:19. Thou believest that there is one power. Thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble.
Right. And the word devil means deceiver, man. Who's the great deceivers on the face of the earth? These Edomites, man.
That's right.
They have deceived our people into calling us black, African American. They put up the so-called white image of so-called Jesus Christ. They deceived us with that. They deceived us with their lies.
Right.
And now, you know what I'm saying, even the devil, you know what I'm saying, starting off with their elites, they know that it's a power, man. And he's so-called black man. And he's our power. The Israelites, they know who we are, man. This is what was beaten out of us. This is our nationality. Being an African American, all the other nonsense, that won't beaten out of us, man. Us being a Hebrew Israelite, Yasha Allah. You know what I'm saying? The chosen people of the God of the Bible, man. That's what was beaten out of us.
That's right.
They know there's a power because they wouldn't have spent all their time trying to beat the prophecies of the Most High. They really foolish.
That's right.
You know? They spend all their time trying to beat the prophecies. You want me to finish this Wisdom of Solomon?
Yep.
Finish it. I'm going to start at the top of 2, Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
Right.
And shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation.
Hey, look, going into those chariots, man. That's going to be what they're going to call UFOs, which the so-called white man, they know about them, man. Okay? They IFOs to us, they chariots of the Lord.
That's right.
Seeing so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans being beamed up. You got the 144,000 elect men, the prophets, and the multitude of believers, which consists of men, women, and children, being beamed up, being delivered from the nuclear holocaust. Look, that's going to be a strange sight right there, man. That's going to be a strange, fearful sight too, man. Because at the same time, deliverance is coming and death and destruction is coming also at the same time. That's right. Laser beams. The God of the Bible is going to turn you people back into ashes, man. Dust, man.
That's right. Isaiah 95.
Yeah, bring it on out, bro.
Get it back out.
I got it. Bring that Isaiah 95 right there. Yeah. Whatever the brother called for, you know what I'm saying? Bring that on out. And then bring your precepts too. You got it, bro?
Isaiah 95.
Yep.
Says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, and garments rolled in blood.
So every war and every battle up until this point in time, recent history, has been fought. Guns going off, men fighting with swords, screams, people losing limbs. It's been fought a particular way. Let's see what the scriptures say though.
It says, and garments rolled in blood, this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
The scriptures say, but this. Right. So now, you know the following. Right. The scriptures say, but this, so it's putting a separation between everything that's happened beforehand. Because this war is going to be fought with what? Nuclear missiles.
That's right.
With burning and fuel of fire. So that's why we're out here to warn the people before that happens, before the day passes a shaft. That's right. You need to repent, man, and turn to the Most High way.
And then the scriptures say the day that's coming, it ain't never been nothing like it on the face of the earth. So it's going to be more dead people, you know what I'm saying, than ever known to mankind, man. That's what's coming. That's what we out here telling our people about. But then they ride up and down the street, mock, put their fingers in their ears, nana boo-boo, and all that other nonsense. You're going to be part of the 2/3 club, man. You missile food soon come, man. So look, the God of the Bible is not mocked, man. Okay? The church pastors, you scream and holler and clap for them, but y'all, they make mockery at the men of the Lord.
And I warn you.
They're going to be looking for us soon come, Lord will, man.
Right. You want that Matthew?
Whatever you got, bro.
Oh, you got it?
Whatever you got.
Okay, go ahead.
This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, and I'm going to go to verse 9. All right? I'll start at 8. The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? Verse 9. A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? It's talking about those missiles,
right?
Those thermonuclear missiles. That's going to be launched in this Third World War, man.
That's right.
All right. That's the fire that it's talking about, man. And that's the fire that's going to consume the whole United States, man. All right?
It's like 5 people seeing is believing. Right. That's lack of faith right there. Before we see it, we actually believe in it. The God of the Bible gave us the gift of faith to believe in the words written up in His Bible, man. You got something, Elder?
Well, you got
I read that.
Well, you got the another word for the prophet is what? Seers, man. Right. You know, the person, a prophet that can see the vision, not only the speaker, but actually see it come in existence, man.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm trying to bring the scripture up on this doggone thing.
And we see it, man. These people out here, they don't see it, man. You know, you got, Russia and U.S. over the INF treaty, breaking the treaty now, after over 33 years, 32 years? You know, and now all of them, at that nuclear arms race, man, showing you that we're in the time of that great war coming.
That's right. That's right. Good point. This is Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1.
Yep.
Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. For by it the elders obtained a good report. And the brother just speaking on it. Go ahead, bro.
I was just going to say, you know what I'm saying? Faith is to believe in something that you don't see.
That's right.
They say they believe in the words, but they don't got faith in the words.
Right.
Do you believe that the God of the Bible truly is a so-called black man according to the Bible? You got to have faith to even believe in the name of Yahweh by Shemel Shai, which that gift was given to us, man. To come out here on the highways and byways and prophesy the downfall of America and to know according to the Bible that it's going to be destroyed, that takes faith, man. And everybody ain't got it, man. That's why you got to constantly pray for more faith. Pray for more endurance, man. But this place is going to catch holy hell soon come. These people ain't going to be able to eat and all that soon come, man. They're going to starve out. Y'all. Cannibalism is coming to America, man. That's right. All these people walking up and down the street going to be eating each other soon come, man. We're trying to anyway, you know?
Yeah, and you're going to have faith to be delivered. Now, I got another precept. Romans 8, verse 24. It says, we are saved by hope. For what we see not. So, let me read that again. For we are saved by hope. But hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man seeth, why doth he yet hope for? But if we hope for that we see not, then do we with patience wait for it. And we know the chariots up there. We can't always see them, right? But we know that they're up there. We know the Israelites. Jacob asked you, show me one scripture where it says the chip is the RFID chip is the mark of the beast. Well, show me a scripture where it says that America's Babylon, or the Negroes and Israelites. Right. See, Jake always wants, hey, going back to your Howard Shot time, he said, a wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign. You got to have faith to believe in this.
That's
faith
right.
to believe in the names and all that.
That's right.
You got
Get verse 6 out.
Oh, which one?
Hebrews 11 and 6.
I got it. Hebrews 11 and 6, right here. Hebrews 11 and 6, but without faith, it is impossible to please him.
So every Israelite that walk up and down the street, you know what I'm saying, fanning their hand at us, not believing in the words of this Bible, you're not pleasing the God of the Bible. Because you give a man a sandwich on the highways and byways, come on, that's not pleasing the God of the Bible. Having faith in what his words are saying, that's what pleases the God of the Bible. What we're doing, preaching the words on the highways and byways looking foolish, that's what pleases the Most High.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, somebody get that precept. Pleasing about the foolishness, But without faith, it is impossible to please him.
That's right.
For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him.
So the men, women, and children that's diligently seeking the God of the Bible, he's going to reward you, man. That's right. When the famine comes, he said, my servant shall eat, man. My servant shall drink. But the ones that ain't serving Yahweh, but these church people, they're not serving the God of the Bible. They're serving their own belly, man. They ain't teaching nobody the truth. They're still teaching our people that they're African American, man, and that they're black, and that they need to vote. Why am I vote for a place that's about to be destroyed, man? By the God of the Bible. See, the God of the Bible is going to destroy America, man. When we out here just telling our people before it happened, man. Brothers got something?
I had one more dealing pertaining with faith.
Bring it out, brother.
This right here, James 2 and 14. What doeth it profit, my brethren, though a man say he have faith and have not works?
So we show our faith by our works, man. We show our faith in these words right here by coming out here, man. This is the work right here. The pastors and the so-called leaders like Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, if they was true men of the Lord, they would have been out here already, man. Teaching on the streets as commanded. You know?
You want that precept, First Corinthians?
Or they foolishness for preaching?
Yeah.
And then bring yours. Bring yours.
It's 1 Corinthians 1, verse 18. For the preaching,
Open one way.
for the preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness.
Right.
But unto us, which are saved, it is the power of Yahweh.
That's right.
What is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise.
See, the God of the Bible, he's destroying the wisdom of the wise, man. You got the, up in the colleges, the college professors, you know what I'm saying? Starting off with the elites, you know what I'm saying? They're supposed to be the wise of this earth. He's destroying their wisdom with his wisdom, man, that we're bringing out, man.
And that's why whenever they come up against us, they get cut.
Right.
You know?
He gave us a mouth that they can't gainsay against.
Right, bro.
And that's why vocab alone can't do nothing, man. As many attempts that he had to try to contend with the word, man, he's been destroyed, man.
That's right.
You know?
Took some bad L's.
He took some bad L's. And that's all these Edomites got. They tried it with James White the Edomite. They tried it with vocab. Who else?
Jesus
Eric
the Word.
Benson, Jesus the Word.
Right.
You know, all them clowns, man. To no prevail, man.
That's right.
Truth is undefeated.
Time.
I got to
Verse 19. For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise, and will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent.
Right.
Where is the wise? Where's the scribe?
Yep.
And where's the disputer of this world?
You're looking at them. Starting off with our apostles and the elders of great millstone on down.
That's right.
You know?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Have not God made foolish the wisdom of this world?
Right.
But after that, in wisdom of God, the world by wisdom knew not God.
Right, and this society lets you know that they don't believe in what the word is saying, man. Because they promote the wisdom of this world: homosexuality, bestiality, transgender, going to college, pork, shrimp, crab, lobsters, just straight up folly, man. That's the wisdom of this world, man. You know?
Yep. The point, it pleased God by the foolishness of preaching.
See, y'all people laugh at us and y'all make mockery at us, but guess what? The God of the Bible is pleased, very well pleased with us coming out here, making our bodies a living sacrifice, man, for the gospel, man. We could get killed out here, man. You people don't put y'all line on nothing but folly, man.
Right.
Like you got the drug dealer. Our people idolize drug dealers, man, for going out there putting their bodies on the line for selling drugs. Nah, we making our bodies a living sacrifice. The militia and these different government groups can come up right now and take us all the way, never to be seen again. That's the wisdom of this world. You know what I'm saying? All that damn noise. You know what I'm saying? Our people love that, right? Confusion.
That's Babylon,
Right. Go ahead, bro. I got a little bit more to that. Read 21 again.
Yeah. But after that, in the wisdom of God, the world by wisdom knew not God.
That's why they make mockery at us, man, because they don't know the God of the Bible. Because pursuant to Luke 10 and 16, he that heareth you, heareth me, man. The ones of our people that take heed to what we're saying, you're really hearing the God of the Bible, man, who the ignorant call God of Jesus Christ, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua. Because look, we the Hebrew Israelites, man. That's right. The Heavenly Father and His Son's name is in the Hebrew, man. Yep. Go ahead.
It pleased God by the foolishness of preaching, to save them that believe.
And Lord willing, we'll be of that number to get saved for looking foolish out here in front of you people, man. And at the same time, pleasing the God of the Bible, man. It's a beautiful thing, bro.
This is Luke chapter 21, verse 15. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay or resist.
See, the God of the Bible gave us this wisdom through men. We didn't have to go to theologian school, man. You know what I'm saying? Those different seminaries to get this word, man. No.
Certified.
Right. That's what certifies them, right, bro? Plaques and all that. Right. That's why they look at us like they call the Apostle Peter and the rest of the apostles unlearned men. Because they ain't go to those different schools. We ain't have to go to theologian school, man, and learn live. Plus, they don't even break down the scriptures the right way anyway, man.
They have to be certified by the men in this world, man. That's why they got to get what? A certification, man. They got to get a certification just to teach, man. Our certification is this word, man. That's right. It's the spirit. It's the spirit that quickeneth them, man. The flesh profit nothing, man.
That's right.
You go learn in those whorehouses, man. All you learn is the wicked wine of Esau.
That's right.
You know, you just taint yourself. When you come into this, man, you got to empty your cup.
That's right.
Really, all them churches is teaching you was how to be a good Satanist. That's all Christianity really is Satanism. It wasn't teaching you. Do as thou wilt.
Come as you are, right?
Which is come as you are, which is the same thing, man.
I had a quick one. Like the brother said, you know what I'm saying, you can't go to no seminary school, no theologian school, man. It got to be through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. St. John 15 and 16. Ye have not chosen me.
But the pastor in the church said he chose the Lord. He chose the Lord. The Lord said, look, this red letter, who they even call Jesus Christ. What did Lord Yahushua say?
Ye have not chosen me.
And somebody, hold that right there. Somebody get Acts 5 right quick and 29. Because you got our people listening to the pastor more than they listening to what the scripture's saying, man. So hold that right there. I just want to get one quick precept. You got it,
5 and 29. It reads, then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey God rather than men.
So we're going to take heed to what the scriptures say. We're going to take heed to what the scriptures say, not what the man that ain't speaking according to the scriptures say. Because if he's speaking not according to this word, there is no light in it.
That's right.
Isaiah 45 and 25. 44 and 25. Isaiah 44 and 25. That frustrateth the tokens of the liars and maketh diviners bad.
Right, this is what the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua does. Read that one more time.
This is Isaiah 44 and 25. That frustrateth the tokens of the liars.
See, this word frustrates the tokens of the liars, right? Dealing with these Edomites, these devils, man. All right, because all of Esau's knowledge is being destroyed by the spirit of power Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
Esau know who she is.
All these strongholds, man. Your evolution, all right, your Big Bang theory.
That's right.
All right. All those bullshit philosophies are being destroyed by the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
You come from monkeys.
Come on, man.
All that
nonsense, man.
That's right.
All the wisdom of this bullshit world.
Right.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 44 and 25. that frustrateth the tokens of the liars, and maketh diviners mad.
And maketh diviners mad, man, because at the end of the day, man, you know, you got these elites on the left-hand side, man, that are conjuring up these curses, trying to, you know, keep us in a lower state. But hey, but now you see that turnaround in the spirit, man. You know, now righteousness is gaining the stronghold, man. All right, and through that, this kingdom is falling down, man. You know?
Bring it out. Bring it out. I got a little bit more. It says that turneth wise men backwards.
But that turneth wise men backwards, man, like the brother was going into. The so-called scholars of this world, the so-called wise men, all right, that Esau holds up in esteem. All right, this word is destroying them, man.
And maketh their knowledge foolish.
And maketh their knowledge foolish, man. By the word of the Lord, you see through all these philosophies, man. All the religions and all the bullshit, man. You know, that's just the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you know.
2 Corinthians 10:4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
There you go.
But mighty through Yahweh Shem Yahushua to the pulling down strongholds.
It said mighty through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, by pulling down strongholds, man. That's why Jake is waking up, man.
That's right.
All right?
All the lies is being dispelled, man.
Come on.
Coming out. And it's telling you that Esau was the devil. If you said devil means deceiver, he's a liar, man.
That's right.
It says casting down imagination, every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Hamashiach. So like we said, man, we're exposing everything that Esau has put up as the face of so-called truth and bring the real truth out, man.
That's right.
I got one more. This is 1 Corinthians 3:18. Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seems to be wise in this world, let him become a fool that he may be wise. Right. Like we said, man, you people that claim to be wise men in this world, you know, your top physicists, your scientists, your teachers, professors, and whatnot, y'all really don't know shit, man. Because you've been taught lies, man. You know, all the different theories that y'all bring out to try to hold forth as truth has been brought to be known as bullshit, man.
That's right.
It says. Go ahead.
That's why those strongholds are being broken since the men of the Lord have come out here, man.
Right.
You know, that's why these Edomites, these devils are getting mad.
Right. Because we're making ourselves fools into this world for the knowledge of the Lord, man. Because it's foolish when these people see us out in the corner preaching the Bible in this damn heat, sweating and shit, man. You know? Claiming that the Lord is coming back to put down you so-called white people and to raise up his people, man. You know, that's foolish to them. But it says, for the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. Right. For it is written, he had taken the wise.
See, look, the scripture say the wisdom of this world is foolish. Going to college, people look at us like, yo, what type of degree do you have? Right. I'm better than you, because people judge people off what they have in this society.
Right.
The status quo in this society.
Right.
But I got to show you that, you know, you brought up the degree shit. That's nothing but damn Satanism, man. Right. Because you going to college is you taking part in another spirit, man.
That's right.
You taking on the philosophies of the devil, man. You know, that's an idol that the degrees go back to, man. See, John, our people don't understand that everything they do has a vibration and it goes back to some type of idol. Right. You know, everything has a spirit.
Yeah, and that's the whole college, that's a whole trap to keep our people at the bottom. Because most of our people that are under the curses, they can't afford to send their kids to college.
Right.
But what? The Esau and his lineage, they can afford to send their kids.
Right.
They get that piece of yeah, you know what I mean?
Them college loans.
So it's a whole system set up to keep our people at a lower state, man.
Right. And like I said, you foolish because you hear us talk about, you know, don't go to school, and y'all like, yo, you want to be poor in society? Right. But shit, you poor going to these schools getting in all this debt, man. You go to school to get $1,000 into debt and then not even to be able to get no damn job, man. You know, you got unemployed people making more money than these people with degrees, man. Showing you who's the real fool, man. You know? It says, I'm gonna read it one more time. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. What is written, he taketh the wise in his own craftiness. So the Most High tracks people in a trick bag. Right. You know? When it all comes down, when society crashes, what good is these different things in the world gonna do for you, man?
That piece of paper that say you went to so and so is not gonna save you from the mission.
I know that's right.
That's gonna be toilet paper for you whenever your power don't work, man. What's having all this money gonna do when the dollar collapses, man? You know, what's having all these cars, these women and whatnot gonna do for you? It's worthless, man. That's why King Solomon said, man, everything under the sun is vanity and vexation of spirit, man.
Yeah, fair speech deceive the heart. Romans 16 and 18.
Now you see these people out here walking around, man. They just, hey man, they just want to get involved in a bunch of folly, a bunch of BS, man. You know, they don't know what's coming, man. They don't know that definite destruction is coming to this place, man.
I got one more verse.
Well, bring yours up first, and I got one.
It says, and again, the Lord knows the thoughts of the wise, that they are vain. The thoughts of these people is vain. You people don't know a thing, man.
Right.
2019, you still believe in a white Jesus.
Right.
You were stupid as hell, man.
Yep.
You still believe that them Jews over there in the land of Israel are the real people, man. When nothing that the Bible says the Jews are gonna be doing, they do, man. They're really eating kosher pig, man. That right there in itself is retarded, man. How the hell can you make a pig clean, man?
Show you that they don't got the spirit on them, man. That show you that they ain't the real people, man.
Majority of them damn kites over there don't even believe in the Most High.
Right.
So how are you the Lord's people? You don't believe in the Most High, man.
Can a brother get to back him up? Job 14:4. Read that.
Yeah, come on, break it. Isaiah 63. Get Isaiah 63 too.
All right. Job 14:4. Right. Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean?
God, there's nobody. You know, because once the Lord made something unclean, that's it, man.
Right.
I'm reading up top again. Job 14:4. Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
And that's why the scripture I just read said that the thoughts of the wise are vain, because these crackers think that their kingdom's gonna rule forever. But we just read the Most High got a limit that they can reach, man. And they're reaching that limit, man. You know, in Daniel it tells you that the Lord numbered their kingdom, man. You know. So once that hourglass is empty, that's it for the so-called white man. He's going down, man. You know.
When I read something, you said they got a limit that they can't pass. Can you hold that? I break it down. I read it. Right. See what the Most High did? He set these devils up for judgment, and it's gonna come at an exact day, hour, month, and a year, right? Like the scriptures say. It's right there. It's in Revelation chapter 9 and verse 15. And the 4 angels were loose. We started 14. 13. And the 6th angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the 4 horns of the golden altar, which is before the Most High, saying to the 6th angel which had the trumpet, loose the 4 angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. Right? They're going to release that nuclear destruction, right? And the 4 angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year for the slated third part of men.
So the Lord has like the brother said, he has an appointed time for Esau to go down. He has an appointed time for your house shot to crack the clouds, come back and deliver his people. Right. You know, everything, the Lord has everything set in a particular moment, man. So no matter what you try to do to try to offset prophecy, once the Lord ordains something, he sets to it. He says the man, they should not lie, man.
Yeah. Like we always bring out, this is the Most High's movie.
Yeah.
So when you write a script to a movie, you can see the beginning of the movie, and you can see the end of it all at the same time. The Lord already has everything lined up and ordained.
Get him Isaiah 46 and
10.
I got it. Somebody get that too.
I got it right.
Set it right up.
Isaiah 46 verse 10, verse 9, verse 8. Remember this and show yourselves men.
There you go.
Bring it again to mind, oh you transgressors. I got my back to the camera. Salaki, brother. Shit. You read it again. Remember this and show yourselves men.
That's right.
Bring it again to mind, oh you transgressors. Remember the former things of old, for I am the Most High, and there is none else. I am Yahweh, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning.
Declaring the end from the beginning.
Right.
So it's very plain. This Bible, man, these instructions that we were given from our Father explains everything.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So even when somebody go do something wicked, when these nations do something, it's no surprise, man. You know the Lord already had that ordained to happen.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
A little more. Declaring the end from the beginning.
That's right.
And from ancient times, things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure.
So the Lord had Esau fall from the beginning, man.
Right.
He's already written that the so-called white man wasn't going to rule forever, man. Right. Now you got these Edomites trying to offset prophecy, man. You know? They really think in their eyes that when the Most High comes back, they're going to win the fight against him, and they're going to have the Lord's people in subjection forever, you know?
And like the brother said, prophecy, that's what separates, you know, the truth from everything else.
Yep.
The Lord has told us what's going to happen before it's about to happen. Right. That's why we can bring out the fact that this place is going to be bombed with nuclear missiles.
Yep.
You know what I mean? everything's foretold. That's what separates this from all the other BS and the wine of the world.
That's right.
That's right, bro.
This is Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 28. Therefore say unto them, thus saith Yahweh Shall thy power. There shall none of my words be prolonged anymore. For the word which I have spoken shall be done, said Yahweh Shall thy power. Hey, just like the brothers going into, every word that the Most High said was going to manifest is going to happen, man. And you seeing the prophecy starting to manifest right now, man. Like we always say, man, this is a stage, man. And what's mainly happening, man, the stage of nuclear war is happening, man. And it's how's the word? It's inedible.
That's right.
Inedible.
There you go.
Hey, speak with stammering lips, man. Speak with stammering lips, man.
That word always gets you.
Guaranteed. Now the brother just brought something to my mind. He said it's the Most High's movie, and World War III. Well, what's it called? It's called The Theater of War.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And you got with a theater, you got to have the actors, right? So you got the main actor is Jacob, right? But what always happens in the movie, right? The good guy is always on the bottom. And the bad guys always ruling with deception and deceit, lying, corruption. And what happens, man? The loser rises up. The underdog rises up. What you see happening, man? The men of the Lord are rising up right now, man. We are the real superheroes, man. That's what you're seeing before your eyes, man. And when the society start to crumble, that's when you're going to see a lot of things start manifesting, man.
That's right.
You're going to start healing, man. You're going to see a mass awakening of the 12 tribes of Israel. And it starts with the elect.
Like you said, this is the Lord's movie. Now, William Shakespeare, who is a Jake, by the way, he had a famous quote. He said, all the world's a stage, and all the men and women are merely players. Everybody in this life, everybody on this earth has a role to play out that the Most High has ordained them to do. He has the one that's going to be the wicked, he has the one that's going to be the righteous, man. The righteous is going to overcome.
Like the brother said, so this is the ultimate movie, man. And the best movies are the movies where what? The main character has to go through a point where he's at a fallen state. And we're at a fallen state right now, but like you said, the Lord is bringing us back up.
That's right, bro.
I got a quick. This is Daniel chapter 12 and 13. But go thy way to the end, before thou shalt rest and stand in thy lot at the end of days. And that's what you see the men of the Lord doing, man. We're standing in our lot, man. Because it's not our will, man. It's not our will that we woke up chilling, watching PlayStation and doing all the folly. The Most High took that spirit out of us and brought us into the truth, man. Because it was His will. It was predestination, man. He predestination that, from the womb. He already, because hey, what it says, the spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophets.
That's right, bro.
Like you said, they were chosen from the womb. This is Jeremiah 1:5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee and ordained thee a prophet unto the nations.
So all the stuff that we was doing in the world, as far as sports, entertainment, anything, man. Even brothers that went through hardship as far as their family. Hey, we was already ordained to come into this word, man. Even if you was in a hard time, in a hard spot in your life, the Lord was going to rise you up in the end days. He was going to stand in your life.
And in the end, all the Lord put you through in your walk before He came into the truth was to lead you into the truth, man. To help further cement you when you finally came into the faith, man.
Adversities build character, man. And testimony.
And integrity.
Integrity, man.
And that's what I forgot the precept, but that's what a father does. He chastens his son, man.
Hebrews 12.
I also got one going right along with Jeremiah, the brother just read. Isaiah 49, verse 1. Listen, O isles, unto me, and hearken ye people from far. The Lord hath called me from the womb.
From the womb, man. He said people from far. Showing you that the Israelites were scattered, man. Showing you that He was going to put the spirit, His Holy Spirit on the Israelites no matter where they was on the earth, man. That's right. The four corners of the earth, man.
That's right. The Lord hath called me from the womb.
And then that lets you know the Lord chooses who He wants the prophets to be.
That's right.
They already chose. You can't make yourself a prophet. You have to be chosen to be a prophet, you know?
Like I was going to say too, you can't make yourself part of the elect either, man. You can't make yourself chosen.
Y'all Israelites, repent before it's too late.
Yes, I know that.
Hebrew Israelites. We out here. Yeah, that's right. Good, beautiful. Isaiah 49 and 1 again. Listen, O isles, unto me, and hearken ye people from far. The Lord hath called me from the womb, from the bowels of my mother hath He made mention of my name. And He hath made my mouth like a sharp sword.
Right.
In the shadow.
And that's why you see these FBI agents wants to put us in a category of black identity extremists, man. Because what's happening? This word is cutting them up in the spirit, man. It's hurting their feelings that we really had the truth, man. That we really have woken out of that sunken place and came out of that dark state and put what? Put our flesh back on, man. Right. It's like the proper, what is it, Ezekiel the 37th chapter, man. That dry bones, man. We got the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah on us now, man.
That can't be nothing but the Most High. For everything this devil has done to keep us at a lower state, you know, all the education system, you know, all the killing that he did to our people, for the Lord to have a group of men to wake up out of that. That's only him, man. You can't do that over your own will.
What you were saying about the black identity extremists? Yeah, you see, Esau has to come up with that type of language because really it's Israel coming back to their identity. You know what I'm saying? But really that's code. That's why they call it black identity extremists, radicals, militants, or whatever you want to say. Black, what do they say?
Black extremists.
Black extremists, all of that shit, man. Esau knows what time it is. Brother brought out Project Megiddo. Megiddo is what a hill in Israel, right?
It's, when you look up that word, when you look up the etymology of that word Megiddo, it goes back to a hill or a mountain in Israel, man. Right. So that's showing you that they already knew, they already had it in the books that they was gonna come against the Israelites.
Thank you. So it's already on the record that they getting ready to come down. Revelations 12 and 12. All right. This devil knows that his rule is short, so he's getting ready to come down on Israel, man. All right. Because look, the elites, they understand that the Heavenly Father, the true power, is coming back, man. Can I get one scripture? James 3:19. You know, my favorite scripture, straight to the point.
James 3:19. James 3:19?
Might be 2 and 19.
Oh, God.
Salakia.
Yeah. It's James 2:19. Thou believest that there is one power, thou doest well.
Yep.
The devils also believe and tremble.
Right, the scriptures say the devils also believe and tremble, man. These elites, they know what time it is, man. All right, they know that the true living power is coming back to destroy their whole setup, man. That's right. All right, and to deliver the nation of Israel, man.
Right.
Come.
They watch videos too, you know what I'm saying? They watch the men of the Lord, starting off with the apostles. The elders of great millstone. They know America's done, man.
They know it.
That's why they pushing more and more folly to get the 2/3 out of here. You know what I'm saying? They doing exactly, I got one precept. They're doing exactly what the God of the Bible wanted them to do, man. And I got it right here. This is Psalm chapter 115, verse 3. Our power is in the heavens. He have done whatsoever he have pleased.
That's it. That's it, man. So they get ready to know. They get ready to see the true power of our power.
Right.
All right.
And that's why they're scared. This is Revelation 12 and 12.
Yep.
Therefore rejoice ye heaven.
Start at 10 and read down to 12.
God. Revelation 12 and 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength, and the kingdom of our power, and the power of his Hamashiach, or anointed. It says, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night.
Right, the accuser of our brethren. You have something you want to say?
Because I brought it when I did a lesson last night, and all the brothers probably didn't watch this video last year. You got a Congresswoman, Miss Bass, and she was talking to the FBI agent or whatever you can call them, and she was asking him why are you basically aiming at black identity extremists? Who are black identity extremists? Exactly. How can you categorize them, man? And he could not answer it, man. They're talking about he don't know what she's talking about. Basically, in a nutshell, putting it like I haven't seen these documents. I don't know what you're talking about. That's Esau spitting that deceit in that line, man. The accuser of our brother. That's what you see he's doing already, man.
That's going to show you though, because I don't remember his Project Megiddo or the 21, whatever one of the documents. It pretty much says like they fear a black Messiah rising up. You know, so-called black Messiah.
It's in Rex 84, but also when you look into the Project Megiddo form, it's also they're labeling black Hebrew Israelites, man. That's why Vocab Malone, he always has to use that word, black Hebrew Israelites, and he always has to do what? He try to put Islam and Israelites in the same category, in the same line, man. Right. That's what you see he's doing, man. He's trying to label us terrorists, man.
And that's why you had these tacky other groups, IUIC, ISGPK, labeled as Islam and Christianity, man. They're trying to help Esau play on that narrative, man. They know we're not no damn Muslims, man. Right. They know we're not no Christians. We're Israelites according to the Bible, man.
Finish that out. And that's the spirit too, because I'm just thinking that IUIC, when that dude in Dallas shot up, I forget the name, dude, Mike or something.
Right, yeah,
He shot that whole shit up out there in Dallas. It came out that IUIC was classified under a Muslim name, as a Muslim group. See, if you try to tell Jake that these Israelites get that 501c3, they can't be trusted. They don't want to listen. That's what the brother going into.
Back in Revelation 12 and 11, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. They loved not their lives unto death.
No, it went into the accuser of our brethren, which is Esau, man. You go into that whole setup there. All right, it goes back to the false accuser, man, the liar, because you see the narrative is being set up. You have a whole bunch of mass shootings. They're talking about removing hate off the internet, removing hate from America. So Esau has made himself the super villain, man. All right. So if you're in the spirit, you can see right through that shit, man. All right. Esau is using all of these fear tactics to shut down America, man. To shut down freedom of speech, man.
And everybody's seeing that because every time there's a shooting, everybody already knows who it is. It's a so-called white man. It's no surprise, man. So everybody's catching on. Every time they do that, what's the first thing they say? Oh, the dude had a mental illness. You know, he was raised up in a bad home. He had some type of excuse to justify him, man.
They victimize him. They victimize him and shit.
So they give leeway for that, but then they criticize us, talking about we're terrorists, for bringing out the truth and exposing him to be the wicked of the earth.
Right, and the main thing that they're saying is that these influences that these so-called mass shooters are getting, they're getting it from the internet, man. So if you can read between the lines, you know what the hell what time it is, man.
What he insinuating, man.
Come on, man. Yeah, we know what he insinuating, man. You know? Give me verse 12 real quick.
To add what you saying, all them dudes that did mass shooting, they always go on the internet and see what they had a manifesto, right? They left behind them, you know, words where they were saying, yeah, I've been planning this, and they was online, and they say the extremism like Islam was recruited through the internet.
Yeah, all that bullshit.
And a lot of those guys be found out that they be part of the Aryan Brotherhood and shit like that, man. You know?
They cover that shit up, man.
CIA opportunity.
Revelation 12 and 12. Rejoice, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knows that he hath but a short time.
See, the devil's coming down with great wrath because he knows his time is short. That's why all these things, all these mass shooters are only going to increase. They're going to make it to the point where people are going to be scared to go out to public events, man. Because there's going to be some type of bullshit false flag to justify this government coming down on the people to take their guns, man.
And you know, for the other avenues too, because you had the when they're trying to do the medical martial law. You know, so if you're not vaccinating your children, you know, they'll isolate you from society, tell you if you don't vaccinate your children, we'll take them away from you, making them pay these tax penalties and whatnot, man. So it's all different avenues that he's gonna come down to try to implement this new world order, man. You know? Because he knows that his time is about up, man. That, like I said, that hourglass is about empty. Once that thing is empty, hey, how about Shimei Shah is gonna destroy them, man?
And it's no coincidence that it was these shootings are happening, man. Right after these shootings happened, what happened on a Wednesday, man? Around 2:20, man. FEMA had a it was a mercy FEMA alert, man. Then the peons in America, they didn't know about that, man, because they don't pay attention to anything. Why you think he's doing these tests, man? He had what, a cell phone test last year, man, making sure everybody got the alert, man, on your laptop, on your computer, everything, man. He made sure everybody got that alert for President Donald Trump alert, man. Why? Soon as a big mass shooting happen next time, he's gonna send an alert where it's gonna be martial law, and he's gonna start quarantining these places off, man. He's gonna start barricading them, man, like the movie Besieged, man.
Technically, he still has. What you say the other day? It's still like
we're still under a national mercy right now, man.
He can declare at any time.
That's right. You know? He declared that national mercy less than five months ago, man. And people forgot about it. Because
the countries have already been split up into like 11 FEMA zones.
10 FEMA zones. Start with 0.
So he has everything set up, man.
Job 21:27.
This is Job chapter 21, verse 27. And it reads, behold, I know your thoughts and the devices which ye wrongfully imagine against me.
Right, read that one more time.
This is Job 21 and 27. Behold, I know your thoughts and the devices which he wrongfully imagined against me.
See, we know this devil's thoughts, man.
Right.
We know the imaginations that he wrongfully imagines against us, man. That's why through this tacky ass mass shootings and these false flags, we see that, look, he's getting ready to come down with this martial law, man. And eventually, he's gonna push the chip upon everybody, man.
That's right.
So we're not ignorant of this devil's devices, man.
Right.
All right.
Because of those mass shootings, they're trying to link what they're speaking about so-called white supremacy.
Yes.
But then they're trying to tie in black identity extremism and all that within it, man. Basically trying to link all this up into that, man, so they can come against us.
He's classifying all that as so-called hate speech. When Trump addressed the shootings, he kept harping on, hate speech and use of the internet and whatnot, man. But like the brother said earlier, we all know what he's alluding to, though, man. You know?
And I don't know if everybody caught it. Did everybody see Chief Ephraim's video?
Right.
At the end of the video, he said, "Judge righteous judgment and not hate speech."
Right, yeah.
He said that.
Wow.
That nigga agent, man.
Wow.
He an agent, man.
He said that shit.
He worked for Esau.
Yeah, you work for
How
Esau,
you
man.
You got a quick interview like that, man. How you think you got that interview, man?
All of a sudden, just came on the scene.
Yeah, man.
Pull up gang.
Came out of nowhere.
Then he was in the newspaper.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere.
Come on, out of nowhere,
Yeah,
man.
man, came out of nowhere.
Hell out of here, man.
Like Barack Obama and shit.
Come on,
Came out of nowhere.
man. Yeah, DC and all that.
Don't forget they were fighting the fake Jews out there in the street.
Come on, man.
Come on now.
All this shit is tacky and set up. How do you not see this shit? Give me that.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
We're not ignorant of his devices. How in the hell is white supremacy going to condemn white supremacy, man? When have they ever done that in history, man?
Never,
All
man.
of a sudden now they want to talk about white supremacy as a problem in America. Well, hey, this shit has been a problem since the inception, man. But now all of a sudden in 2019, you want to bring this shit up? That's how you know there's something being brewed up behind the scenes, man. It's some bullshit, man.
That's right,
you know?
At the end of the day, man, they know they're being revealed, man. You know?
Yeah, you got Trump showing Trump the devil, man, because you're talking about hate speech, but when you get up there, you see all type of radical racist
Come on, man.
and all that.
This shit, man, this shit is tacky, man.
Brother on the comment
I got
board.
one more.
Okay, brother on the comment board, GMS Vegas sit down called him Agent Chief Jeroboam.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Hey, shout out to that brother too.
Shout out, man.
Hey,
Shalom,
Shalom,
shalom, brother.
Vegas.
Shalom,
Hey, shalom. If I'm not mistaken. Shalom, brother. Go
This
ahead.
is Job chapter 20, verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short?
Right, it's short, man. Hey, this whack ass kingdom is short, man. And the Most High is kicking the legs from under this place, man.
That's right.
You know, it's a beautiful thing. Go ahead.
And the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment.
And the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment, man. Here it is, all types of scandals is coming out on this devil, man.
Right.
Yep.
Pedophile rings, sex trafficking, sacrificing little kids and babies,
Right.
drinking blood, worshiping the devil.
Right.
All right, all types of shit is coming up on Esau, man. You know,
Got his own island and
on
shit.
his own island, man.
Pedophile islands
Man,
and
this
shit.
nigga is finished, man.
Gilligan Island, right?
2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means.
Con.
For that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first,
Yup.
and that man of sin be revealed,
And that man of sin being revealed, man. Go ahead.
the son of perdition,
The son of perdition. What does perdition mean? Doom and destruction,
Right.
man.
the harbinger of death.
Who else is bringing that upon the earth,
Damn,
man?
Esau all day, man.
All right.
Esau.
Who's the border of wickedness, man?
Esau. The
Who
so-called white man.
opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called God,
Yep.
or that is worshipped, so that he as a God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God.
Right. So you put yourself in the position as the Most High. So you don't think the Lord gonna judge you, man?
Right.
All right. It tells you what Ezekiel, the 20th chapter, that the Lord is gonna slay you. And you, hey, give me that. You had it on there. Give me that. Give me that. Give me
2
that.
Thessalonians 2 and 7.
God.
It says, for the mystery of iniquity doeth already work.
Yep.
Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way.
See, that's the only reason why Esau's in rulership and power right now, man. The Lord set him up to fulfill prophecy till he be taken out of the way.
Yeah.
Right.
That's it. Go ahead.
It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed,
Yep.
whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
And that's happening, man. The wicked is being revealed, who is being consumed by the spirit of the Lord's mouth, which is the prophets, man.
That's right, bro.
This devil is being aired out nationwide, man.
That's right.
All right?
That's right.
It says,
Worldwide.
Worldwide.
Worldwide. Worldwide.
Worldwide.
That's right.
Right.
and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
That's right.
Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan.
Yes.
And with all power and
Right.
by wonder.
Right, yeah, and he coming with the power of saying, hey, I did a couple lessons on my channel about how this devil has that technology to edited videos to make people say things that they didn't say.
Right.
I forgot some type of
distortion.
Yeah, facial distortion, all types of shit, man. So this devil, lying wonders, man. So this devil's gonna come with the heat, man.
Right.
You know?
Because everything that he does is satanic, man. You know, you had it come out like a couple years ago when there was the shit that was doing the blood on the wall. Blood something, I can't remember. Spirit cookie, Hillary Clinton and all them politicians and whatnot, man. To show you, these people worship Satan, man. You know?
Don't forget they got the masks where they pretend to be Jake.
The synthetic mask.
Synthetic masks that it looks so identical. They could go do crimes like they Jake, and then of course the agents doing that.
And Elder Malcolm in Chicago brought that out. He said that a majority of the crazy ass shootings that be going on in Chicago, he said it be Edomites dressed up in them synthetic masks looking like Jake doing drive-bys, man. You know?
At night when you see the people running through the street shooting, you can't tell who it is.
Exactly.
Right?
Hey, Jake, the people just see so-called brown skin automatically think, you know, it's a Jake, man.
They show that in it's a movie that last movie called Death Wish with Bruce Willis, man. When they went in there and it took place in Chicago, and when they went in there to basically to rob his house, man, they had white men dressed up with the synthetic masks and all that. So these
I got a precept just to back up keep backing up who this devil is, right? This is Habakkuk 2, and I'm gonna start at verse 4. It says, "Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine," and the scriptures talk about the philosophies of a man here. Okay, it's not talking about the literal wine. He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. And we know this white man, he has a military base set up in every nation under heaven. All right? He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death. The scriptures say this man is as death. Because wherever he goes, what? The conditions, bloodshed follows him wherever he goes.
Everywhere. I got a precept to what you just said, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is St. John chapter 10, verse 10. The thief cometh not, but for to steal, and to kill, and to destroy.
Man. So look, the conditions of hell follow this man wherever he goes. It's good to see who the devil is. You know?
If the Lord put the spirit on you, see.
Yeah, if the Lord put, like it be told you, like it says in John.
Ezekiel 28:9. Wilt thou yet say before him that slayeth thee, I am a God? But thou shalt be a man and no God in the hand of him that slayeth thee.
Right, see, you gonna know, see, Esau gonna get ready to find out, dealing with the elites, they're getting ready to find out that they're not no God, man. All right? You're gonna get slayed by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. All right? You're gonna realize in that day that you're just a man.
That's right,
How are you a God? You can't even stand out in the elements. We at the beach. These motherfuckers gotta put on sunscreen. That burn to death, man.
But Esau can't even walk straight, man. Esau can't even walk straight, man. You know you're a damn God.
Man. Scripture say you're not even a man. You're the basis of it.
Yeah, basis, man.
You evolved in the earth, man.
His woman don't even want him, man. His woman don't even want him.
Man, you sleep with dogs, man.
Come on, man.
How it is we taught you how to, like we say, how to wash your ass. And you still don't know how to wash your ass, man.
Because it's not in him. It's not in the so-called white man to be clean.
Crawling and shit.
When they be washing, they don't got no rag, man. They use their hands and shit, man.
Come on, man.
They don't even know how to wash.
That's real shit.
That's that Edomite shit.
Like, what you gonna do when you gotta get down here with the soap, man? Come on, man. That's nasty, man.
Right. Hey, he's a base man. Violent in the earth, man. It's been hella bestiality cases popping up with these devils, having sex with dogs.
Hey, for you to have there's certain states where you can actually marry and have sex with animals.
Come on, man.
That right there shows you the degeneracy of a damn so-called white man.
And you want to be in a kingdom like this, man?
You niggas want to share the kingdom with people like this, man?
Come on, man.
Where you have to watch your animals because you got a threat of these people sleeping with your animals, man.
And that's why Job said this is a base man that he wouldn't even want to sit with his dog.
I'll get it for you.
Yeah, Esau's the true base guy. You know?
Right.
You know?
And we ain't talking lyrics.
Right.
This is Job 30. I'll start at the top. It says Job 30:1. But now they that are younger than I have me in derision. Whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the flocks of my flock, with the dogs of my flock.
Why? Because this man's a pervert. Man. He's a pervert.
A freak.
Yeah.
Job already knew it.
Yeah, like, man. Do you think we crying over Jeffrey, man? What was Jeffrey doing, man? Popping kids, man. Nigga had a whole island with all your politicians go down there and pop kids, man.
You got child sex slaves.
Come on, man.
Child ain't even had their period yet. You popping them, man. You got these fake Jews be sucking these babies' wives when they get circumcised.
Yep.
Man.
Hey, herpes and shit.
Hey, on the feed on my phone, Smart News, I'm gonna put right here, where they got this daggone Edomite just popped up a few moments ago. It's read, Louisville man allegedly rapes and fractures 8-year-old skull with shovel, man. You know what I'm saying? That's Esau all day, man.
That's the spirit, man.
You know?
Still killing, destroying.
Right, still killing children, raping children, man. This beast gotta go, man.
Right.
You know?
And we live in an age now where things can be documented. You can see things on the internet. Think about 200 years ago, man, when stuff wasn't in the news. This devil been getting to it since forever.
Right. Getting it in.
It say in the scripture he sold the boy for a harlot.
That's right,
And a girl for wine that he might drink.
Right.
That's the same devil. Same devil.
He show you these throughout his movies, man. Goodbye, Uncle Tom. 12 Years a Slave.
Mandingo.
Mandingo. Right. So Esau has no shame in showing you these things.
Yeah, on that Goodbye Uncle Tom, they had a little boy with glitter on it.
Yeah,
Got him dancing and shit, man.
And then they were putting like the chains on them and stuff like that, man. It looked like the rappers.
You had the doctor whenever they was bringing in the Gadites, man, with the little thing, playing with their rods and shit, man. You know, so they show you these devils are awful.
The scriptures say he's profane.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This man's outside the temple. He don't do nothing according to the scriptures. But then he got everybody thinking that they're the children of the Lord.
Right. They're white. They call themselves white because they want the world to think they're pure. Man.
Yeah.
You're the furthest thing from pure. It's that evil, man. Yeah.
Unclean, right.
That's right.
And they deceive the whole world into believing that damn lie.
The whole world.
You know, people look at us crazy because we come out here and pull that veil off like, look at this demon.
Right.
They get mad with us because they're going through cognitive dissonance. Everything they know is what this devil done told them.
Because the perfect example of that is that movie They Live, man. We see these devils for what they really are. We have those glasses from that movie to see these devils, to be the devil.
I need They Live.
They Live.
Yeah, They Live. That's a good movie.
That's a good point. That's a good point, man. Great point, man. What you got? You got something? Get Joel 18 chapter, start at 5. I got you. Because, hey, the bottom line is that Esau's kingdom is destroyed, man.
That's
all right? Destruction is coming, man. All right?
Job 18:5. Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out.
Yep.
And the spark of his fire shall not shine.
Yep.
The light shall be dark in his tabernacle.
Yep.
And his candle shall be put out with him.
That's right. And that's coming. Keep reading.
Time. The step of his strength shall be straightened.
Yep.
And his own counsel shall cast him down.
Yep. Keep reading.
Because these devils, man, they got it good right now, man.
Yep.
They living it up to the best of their ability. They're the ones who should be walking around talking about they living their best life, not you niggas, man.
That's right.
Just like you said, their own counsel shall cast down, man. Cause most of this information that we getting, who we getting it from? You Edomite, man.
Yep.
The Lord allowed your own tongue to fall upon you.
Right.
Yeah, that's heavy.
Psalm 64, I think. It's a precept for you. So Isaiah 25:7. It's the brother precept.
Oh, yeah.
Bring it out. He said he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people.
Yep.
And the veil that is spread over all nations.
Yep.
Hey, man, that's what you see happening, man. The Most High is putting the spirit on the hopeful elect to go out here and just take that covering cast, man. Take that covering cast of deceit off these people's eyes, man.
That's right.
Seeing Esau for who he is, man. A damn demon, a damn devil, man.
See America for what it is, man. You know, like the scripture talk about, and we're lifting the skirt on this devil, man. And this whore got herpes, chlamydia, gonorrhea, all these diseases, man.
You got blue waffles, everything.
Yeah, got
scabies, you know, everything. She got every disease on the man.
Hepatitis B.
And that's all Esau's MO, man. Esau's MO is what? Deceit and fraud, man. That's why all these other nations, they have cleaned under Esau with his debt-based system, man. It's fraud and deceit, man. And now they're seeing that this damn devil can't be trusted, and he's breaking every damn treaty. So what, man? They rising up against this damn devil.
Never
man.
trust thine enemy.
Get Isaiah 30.
God.
I'm going to read this while he get to Isaiah 30. It's Isaiah 47:1.
God.
Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
That dust represents confusion, man. It's nothing. America's it's just built out of confusion, man. There's nothing but confusion going around here, man. You got all these damn loud ass cars, all this music, man, all these heathens and shit walking around, man. There's nothing but confusion in Babylon the Great, man. Keep going, huh?
Sit on the ground. There is no throne.
That's what's about to happen, man. Yep. You're gonna be sitting on the ground, man. When basically you're already sitting on the ground, man. Because your whole system is falling before your eyes, man. You're being brought low, man.
The spirit of this place has gone, man. You see it within everything, man. You know, from their entertainment to their politics. Everything's a joke in America now, man.
It's a big folly land, man.
The Lord has cast down America, man.
So-called holidays. People ain't gonna be coming out in droves celebrating Christmas no more.
That's
Easter and all the other nonsense.
All right. Oh, daughter of the Chaldeans.
Oh, daughter of the Chaldeans. Who are the Chaldeans, man? The modern day Babylonians, man.
Right.
And what customs have Esau took hold of to himself, man? The custom of Babylon, man. That's why he's called old virgin, daughter of Babylon, man. He going out.
But thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Why is he called tender and delicate, man? Because Esau feels he has the greatest and most powerful army that nobody can touch him, man. All these other nations are subjected unto him, man. Through his treaties, through his policies, through his embassies, through his debt-based system, as far as that petrodollar. They feel that he feels that he's untouchable, man.
He perpetuates that he has the greatest military on the planet, man. Got trainees and women on your front lines, man. Right. That shit is true, man.
And he volunteering to cut it and help cut the ride off,
Cause now you got to where you have about to implement the draft because majority of your people that's trying to go into the military now can't do it because they're overweight, man. Yep. You know? So they're through, man. Yeah, America hasn't been touched yet by these other nations. Yep. Esau feels that, like you said, he's gonna touch them, man.
Never had war on their soil.
Right. He haven't had a foreign country.
But this time they're gonna be invaded, man. This verse 2, this is the point. Take the millstones and grind the mill. Woo. Uncover thy locks.
There you go.
Make bare the leg.
Yep.
Brother, he said, hey man, we revealing this devil, right? Make bare the leg. Uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers.
Expose this devil, man.
Exactly.
Expose this the elites of these the Edomites, man. Expose them for the wickedness and crimes that they're doing around the world, man. The so-called Illuminati, man. The so-called enlightened ones in this dark society, man. The deep state. That's what they're trying to label it now, right? The deep state, man. Right. No, man, it's Esau, man. Ain't no damn deep state. It's Esau, Edom that's doing these wicked ass crimes around the world, man.
And they all in cahoots. They all in cahoots anyway.
Man. Even down to your modern day Satirians, man, with these damn police, man. They all with it, man.
Yep, they all with it.
Thy nakedness shall be uncovered.
God, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, man. Everybody's seeing you for who you are, man. Yep. You're a damn demon, man. You have done nothing but pillage the land, man. You have stolen all the resources from the other nations. You have put them in a debt-based system. You have lied and took identities. You're the biggest identity theft known to mankind, man. Right. Even with you calling yourself white, that's identity theft, man.
Right. Micah 2 and 2. Right. Yeah. Somebody got it? Micah 2 and 2. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not beat thee as a man.
God, that's what's about to happen, man. The Most High is going to crack them clouds and not meet you as a man.
That's right.
It's Isaiah 33 and 1.
Yep.
Woe to thee that spoileth and was not spoiled.
Yep.
And dealeth treacherously and dealt not treacherously with thee.
Yep. You see, because I'm just referencing the point the brother brought out. See, these nations have realized that they can no longer trust Esau, man. Right. All right, they can no longer trust America. So as the scriptures say, these nations are going to deal treacherously with this devil, man.
That's right.
Now, how are they going to do that? By forming an alliance and drop missiles on this place, man. Why you think there's so much controversy going on with the EU, all right? With America, Iran, China, Russia. All these nations are going to come together, all right, and shoot the ICBM nuclear missiles upon America. 200 million missiles is going to rain upon Babylon, man.
Right.
That's overkill, man.
Right.
You see?
God, man, you can roll your window up, but this word going to get out regardless. Right.
When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled.
Ooh, there you go. Here it is, the Esau thinking that he about to rule the world, he about to spoil these nations, do what he do, implement the New World Order. Nah, man. Hey, the end game is nuclear fire, man. Right. You see? Go ahead.
And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee.
See? Read that last part again.
It says, and when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee.
See, that's the end game, man. When you think it's all said and done, man, these nations are gonna come form that coalition, all right, and bomb the hell out of this place, right. As it is written, man.
Because what the scripture says, it says that you're gonna reap what you sow, man.
That's it.
How about Shemel Shah will not be mocked, man.
That's it. That's it.
I had a precept about you, Al.
All right. Yeah, go ahead, bro. You got it.
This is St. Luke chapter 12, verse 2. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed.
Right.
Most High gonna bring it all out, like the brothers already doing. You see, that's the spirit of the Lord doing that. It ain't nothing to do with us. We all here with one purpose in mind, and the spirit of the Most High is doing that.
That's right.
We're just vessels, man. We're just vessels of the truth, man.
That's right. Once again, St. Luke chapter 12, verse 2. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed.
That's right.
Neither hid that shall not be known.
Go ahead, you got it.
So everything is, Esau has pretty much been exposed, man. All this wickedness, look, who we are, that's being revealed. Who these other nations are being revealed to. Because the covering cast, you know what I'm saying, is going to get pulled down. Who all these nations are, we know who they are according to the Bible, man. We know who we are according to the Bible, and all the wickedness that these Edomites are doing on the face of the earth, all of it's being revealed, man. The pedophile rings, you know what I'm saying, the islands that they got, where they, all that nonsense, man. Them making AIDS, you know what I'm saying, forming cancer, all that, man, is being revealed, man.
Tuskegee experiments, all that stuff they've been doing. Now, the brother was just speaking about, one brother said it, that American allies were coming against them. The brother got a scripture right here.
This is Revelation chapter 17, verse 16. And the 10 horns which sawest upon the beast, which thou hatest the whore, and make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire.
The 10 horns upon the beast. The beast is America, NATO, and the EU. It's the empire, or rather NATO and the EU, and America is the whore on the back of the beast, right? So read that again.
This is Revelation chapter 17, verse 16. And the 10 horns which sawest upon the beast.
The 10 horns that thou sawest upon the beast. The beast itself is the Roman Empire, right? And the 10 horns are those original members of that empire. Go ahead, bro.
These shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire.
They shall hate the whore. America is that whore.
That's right.
So the allies, the men of thy Confederacy, is about to get it in Obadiah, the men of thy Confederacy.
I got it, I already had it. I was waiting. It's Obadiah 1 and 7. All the men of thy Confederacy have brought thee even to the border.
Your mother shall be sore confounded. Great Britain, and all those other Edomite nations, they're going to turn against Babylon the Great. Go ahead, bro.
The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee.
The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee. They tired of your shit. You keep getting them in the wars.
That's right.
Oh, you and the fake Jews keep getting them in the wars. That's why the scriptures say the least of the flock shall draw them out. So because of Israel, America's going to get into World War III. And the other nations are going to abandon that because they don't want to fight in World War III. They don't want to go and fight. The other nations know what we're bringing out. They know we're bringing out the prophecy that they're going into World War III to fight. And they don't want to go, but they're going to still go.
That's right.
Yet there's fight, like the scripture say, right? Go ahead, bro.
The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee.
Deceived thee and prevailed against thee. The scripture say the Most High is going to put it in their minds, to fulfill His will. Go ahead, bro.
All right. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise man out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau?
There you go. So it's all ordained, preordained even, that the Most High was going to destroy this place. We read it. Isaiah 46, 9 and 10, The Most High set this thing up from the very beginning.
That's right.
To throw this place down. Go ahead, bro.
This is Job chapter 18, verse 7. The steps of his strength shall be straightened, and his counsel shall cast him down.
His own counsel shall cast him down among his own people, As another scripture says, a fire shall that not blown shall consume him. Go ahead. Let's go to brother. Hold up, bro.
I got a
Get on in there. Y'all brothers take home.
Shaquat, Shaquat, get up in there, brother.
Y'all brothers get down.
Y'all brothers squeeze down.
I got Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken over wine, therefore the nations are mad.
Yeah, man, so all these nations have taken part in Babylon's delicacies, But soon come here, man, this place is going to be, that's why the scripture, somebody got this place is burned with 1 hour, that great city.
Now also got Revelation 17, because the brother said Babylon made the world drunk, Revelation 17, verse 1, and there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials and talked with me, saying, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. And now that's why on the other side of the world, where women used to reference their men, now the woman is rising up against their men, They're turning into harlots, like one brother said. They was over there twerking for equality over there in damn Iraq and Iran, the Islam country, man. Twerking for damn equality, Places where they, what do you want to say? Go ahead.
Disorder.
Disorder. Well, who did that though? Who who make the nations drunk and then point the finger? Look at them over there now.
Right.
Damn Esau, man. You making them drunk. And then you laugh on their nakedness. After you mess, after you stabilize their economy, mess them all up, right? Because you bring confusion, man. You're the devil.
Just talk about the accuser of the brethren, man. They do all this, make us go off. Then go to the most high, like, look at the people, man.
Accuser of the brethren, right? Like Elder Apostle Paul always bring out. Only the devil make a McRib sandwich. Then they accuse you before your God day and night. Look at your people eating pork, Lord. Right? Right. You want to make the damn pork sandwich. See, the other white meat, that's a slogan. That should never be a slogan, man. Right. Y'all brothers got it.
Somebody had that, what I got it right.
This is Revelation 18 and 17. It says, for in 1 hour, so great riches is come to naught.
Yeah, man, because this place is going to be blowing up with missiles. And that's why we out here blowing the trumpet, Isaiah 58:1. That's why we out here blowing the trumpet, man. Telling people to repent. Because there ain't going to be no escape from that unless the Lord chooses for you to escape.
Right, brother.
All right?
Right. And the only prove that's a missile, man, for the only instrument that can destroy a whole land within an hour, man. Because you got a lot of these Israelites, these false Israelites kept saying that the nuclear missiles not in the scriptures, man.
That's stupid.
You know, but that scripture right there proved that the nuclear missiles exist in the scriptures. So that's the only instrument of death that can destroy a whole land within 1 hour.
The only thing that can put the elements on fire at that degree is something that burns at what? 1,000,000 degrees Fahrenheit. That'll set the oxygen on fire. You're not going to be able to breathe in the proximity of it. All right?
Right. It says, and every ship master and all the companies and ships,
all the merchants, all the big corporations, they get financial gain from all the wickedness that Babylon does.
Right. It says, and all the company and ships and sailors, and as many as trade by sea, stood afar off. Verse 18.
So that means that they're going to see that smoke, man. That the land being on fire. I know nuclear missiles finish destroying America. You're going to have them ships, people from overseas and other little islands, you're going to actually see the smoke of America that's being burnt.
Right. Verse 18. And cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city?
And they're going to, but once America done away with, man, these countries going to be upset about not making no more merchandise, man. No profit off of America.
And on a bigger scale, the end of America means what? That the whole, a complete change of how society operates. A complete turnaround of how of life as you know it. You know what I mean?
Give them Nahum 3:19.
Yeah, new rulership.
Somebody got fast.
I'm gonna add to that. The destruction of America is biblical. This is 2nd Esdras 12, starting at verse 3. And it reads, and I saw, and behold, there appeared no more the whole body of the eagle was burned, so that the earth was in great fear.
The eagle is what? Yep, Esau. He used the eagle for all his kicks. You know, when he took over Egypt, what did they have? That damn eagle. Yeah. They're wrong. What did they have? That damn eagle. Look on the back of a quarter, on a dollar bill. What they got? That goddamn eagle, man.
Even the Nazis.
Yeah, even the Nazis. You know they have an eagle. So you know what we're talking about.
Yeah, Lord gives you signs that ain't the devil's arm. Right. You just got to have the spirit of what you can understand.
Hey, the same playbook, man. The same playbook.
That's right. The same playbook, man.
You know? That same whack-ass draw.
Yeah.
That's their brand. American Eagle. Thank you. And it's fitting because the eagle is symbolic of pride. It's a very proud bird, showing that the Edomites are proud people.
Right. They feel like they're above everybody else. Right. They can see the whole terrain, like they sit on a different atmosphere. So the Lord's gonna prove them that, hey, like you said, just a man. Right.
And the eagle also a predator. Yeah, about to say a predator.
Yeah. Good point. We'll start from the top. 2nd Esdras 12 and 3, it reads, and I saw and beheld, they appeared no more, and the whole body of the eagle was burned, so that the earth was in great fear.
Perfect. Somebody get the 10th part of the city failed. All right. Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
You good? Then awakened I out of trouble and trance of mind, and from great fear, and said unto my spirit.
In that vision, man, he saw all of this damn rulership, this damn kingdom being burnt up. And that's biblical prophecy, like the brother said. So what are we supposed to be doing now? We're supposed to be warning the people, blowing the trumpet. Like it commands us to in Isaiah 58:1. Nobody had that?
Want to bring that?
You can bring it out while they're getting the 10th part of the city.
All right, this is the book of Isaiah 58:1. It reads, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions.
So that's what we do. We come out here, we lift our voices up. And we don't spare anybody's feelings about how they feel. We simply bring them the truth. Whether they receive it or don't want to hear it, that's on them. It's up to the Lord to choose who gets his understanding. We're just the vessel for the whistles that the Most High blows on to bring forth the truth.
Right.
Okay?
Revelation.
Okay, you gotta speak loud because you got ass bikes and stuff.
Right. Right.
This is Revelation 11 and 13. And the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell.
That great earthquake is caused by what? The missiles. And then it says the 10th part of the city fell. If anybody could Google the FEMA map of America, and it has the 10 parts. If anybody can Google it. So we can go. All right? Go ahead.
Revelation 11, verse 13. And the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell.
Symbolizing total destruction, total desolation of America.
Right.
That 10th part of the city. If anybody got the image, you can hold it up to the brother camera.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So the Lord is giving you like hard proof. Right. If you got the eyes to see, the spiritual eyes to see, it's hard proof, man. It's undeniable.
Yep. 10 fingers on.
Yep.
You got the area codes ranging from 0 to 9. Right. You know, prove that part of the region.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Put it in the camera.
Yeah, put it in the camera, yeah. So yeah, America's broken up into those 10 parts, man. So the Lord is giving, that's what, like we said earlier, man, prophecy is what separates, you know, this from everything else. All that BS people come up with Egyptology, they come up with all these wicked doctrines.
Yep.
You know what I mean? No, baby, we got prophecy.
That's right, man. Yep. And there was wrong with those. Don't follow philosophy. They never, you know, they'll say you got to pray these false gods and read these false, you know, these philosophies, but they'll never talk about the, you know, like the brother say, the prophecy, the conditions why we in this situation, you know, because they don't have the truth, man. Yahweh Shemel Shah said that the book is not going to meet, this word is not going to meet with all other like all philosophy, man. The only thing that's going to stand at the end of the day is Yahweh Shemel Shah word.
That's what I make.
He got a precept action right here. You got it? Yep.
This is Isaiah 55 and 11. And it reads, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void.
Right.
So whatever the Lord has decreed in this thing, man, it should have happened. Yep. That's why we can stand up here in great boldness and say, hey, man, World War III is going to happen. Yep. You know, race wars are going to happen. We can sit up here and say that in boldness, man.
Yep. To prove the Lord, to prove that the scriptures are real, man, and the history. When the Lord gave the vision to Daniel about the statue, and all the statues represent the different kingdoms, and all of them fell. Now we're at the point of the 10 toes, and showing you that we at the time of prophecy, man. That the words of the Lord are faithful and true.
They put that iron and clay, man, representing this is the last leg of that Holy Roman Empire.
Somebody hold that Jeremiah 8.
Jeremiah 8.
Jeremiah 8.
You got a precept.
Yeah, well, you finished that?
Yeah.
Read it one more time, bro. Because we was talking about the earth is gonna shake. It's gonna be an earthquake. Go ahead, and read that one more time.
Isaiah 55 and 11.
Yep.
So shall my words be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
Yeah, so the words of the Lord are not going to come back unto him void. So the Most High is not writing a check that he ain't going to cash.
That's right.
It's going to happen the way he said. Just going back into what we were saying about how the earth is going to move to and fro. Talking about the nuclear destruction. This is Isaiah 24:19. And it reads, the earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. Verse 20, the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgressors thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again.
Yeah, man. So what weapon could distort the terrain like that?
Right.
So that's how we know it's the missiles, man. The scriptures say islands are gonna be moved out of their place. So like we read it earlier when we was on the other side. We took an intermission, but we said knowing that all things are gonna be dissolved, if somebody can get it again. What manner of persons are you to be?
Yep.
Our holy conversation.
conversation. Hold the conversation. Y'all paraphrasing.
It's starting to cool off a little bit. Y'all brothers want to move back or y'all like it over here?
Yeah, we got the shade over there now. And then we got more space over there.
Y'all brothers want to move or y'all want to stay?
That way everybody could get it, hop back in one time.
Yeah, we rolling.
Yeah, we rolling. Come on.
All right. All right, then.
All right, you want me to start with that precept?
Yeah.
This is 2 Peter 3, and I'll start at verse 9, and it reads. Start at verse 8. 2 Peter 3 and 8. Yep. But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is as one day. Verse 9, the Lord is not slack concerning his promise.
The Lord is not slack concerning his promise. When we just read, hey, the Lord, like the brother said, the Lord ain't gonna say something and not have it come to pass. Yeah.
As some men count slackness, but is long suffering toward usward. Not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. Verse 10, but the day of the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, will come as a thief in the night.
Come as a thief in men are unaware. You know what I mean? That's why you always got to be on point, man. There's no letting off the gas, especially not in this time when we see all the prophecies unfold. You know? Go ahead, brother.
In the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
Get the sound, boom. And then you got the heavens rolled together as a scroll. That's that nuclear missile, man. And keep in mind that the bombs that they dropped in Japan and Hiroshima and Nagasaki, those are like toy things compared to what they have now, man. It's gonna be 100 times worse, man. They're gonna be able to truly wipe this place off the map. Go ahead, brother.
In which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
You know, 1,000,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Set the oxygen on fire. You know, even the surrounding territories and states, when one missile hit, they're gonna feel that radiation. You know, the environment's gonna be changed. Go ahead, brother.
The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Verse 11.
You got a precept.
Go ahead, bro. Quick little precept, just add on to you. This is Sirach, chapter 40, verse 13. It says, the goods of the unjust shall be dried up like a river, and shall vanish with noise like a great thunder and rain.
Hey man, it's beautiful. The Lord tells you, prophesies the destruction of this place in so many different ways. He tells you time and time again that this kingdom has an end, but what? These Edomites, they think their kingdom is going to abide forever, which is not going to be the case. Oh yeah, man.
Get it in here right quick. This is Amos chapter 9, verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power upon the sinful kingdoms.
And this is the place of iniquity. This is the ground zero where all wickedness is dispersed, man. All right.
And I would destroy it from off the face of the earth.
Again, destroy it, man. This place is gonna be completely desolate.
Hey, if I will, I'm gonna say real quick why you say that. Because Babylon is the headquarters of unrighteousness. This is the headquarters of it. This is the epicenter of wickedness right here.
Saving that I would not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord.
Because what? 1/3 has to be protected from all this. But hey, it's gonna be so much death. It's gonna seem like the Lord ain't saving nobody. But you know that right now. So it's people that know they Israelites, but they not being Israelites, so they still gonna be destroyed. So what? Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead, finish.
Yeah. So think about, you really got to be serious about this thing, man. This ain't a joke. The Most High ain't playing with us.
Can I read something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Now the brother said it's gonna be so much death, right? This is to give you an example of how much death is gonna be, but the elect is gonna be protected. This is Psalms 91 and verse 7. It says, 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shall thou see and behold, or behold and see the reward of the wicked. See? So, like the brother said, it's going to be a lot of death, mass death all over the place. So we out here trying to warn the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you go back to the 12 tribes of Israel. That's why we out here. Because the Lord going to bring forth a lot of death. So before he does that, he got to protect his elect from out of this nation. So we know you've been told that you're Mexicans or Latinos, whatever, but you in fact go back to the 12 tribes of Israel. Aztecs, Mayas, Incas, Native Americans, Seminole Indians all go back to the 12 tribes of Israel. Tainos, right. So we're here to call for the repentance of the house of Israel. That's why we're out here. Because the Lord is going to make the destruction. America's going to get destroyed with thermonuclear destruction. See all these brothers? We all here, right? The Lord brought us forth with the word. So that's why we're here. You know, to tell our people to repent, you know, before the coming day of the Lord. So that's the judgment that we prophesy.
I'm sure y'all wonder, why would the Lord let that happen, all that stuff on the border? And that's judgment from the Most High. Until our people repent, man, hey, that's what it is.
Worst things are going to happen. Yeah, worst things are going to happen. So in order to be protected, you have to repent, right? Isaiah 55:7, somebody got 55:6. That's the whole reason why we prophesy. People think we just out here doing it for no reason. No. You can see a beginning and an end. The beginning used to be one brother in South Carolina and one brother in North Carolina. Now look, and it's like this all over the whole world, everywhere. Down in Mexico, Puerto Rico, right? We got brothers in Peru teaching the same thing that we're teaching now. Venezuela, everywhere.
Brothers down in Colombia too.
Brothers in Colombia and even across the world in Europe and Turkey teaching the same thing. So the Lord is signaling He's bringing His elect, Africa, Tanzania, right? Teaching the word. Trinidad, all over the island. Australia, go ahead. Yeah, anybody got it?
It's Isaiah, the precept, the brother wanted Isaiah.
Listen, the people out here, go ahead.
It's Isaiah 55:6. It reads, seek ye the Lord while He may be found.
Seek ye the Lord while He may be found. Go ahead.
Call ye upon Him while He is near.
Right.
Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts.
Right. Don't do what you think is best. Only if it goes back to the Holy Bible. Right. Put off your own work, what you think is the right thing to do, and go back to what the Most High said, to what God said to do. Right. A good example of that is you've been told you can eat whatever you want to eat, but not according to the Bible. You can't eat. You're not supposed to eat shellfish, right? Shrimp, lobster, crabs, eels, pork. Right? Unclean things. The Bible gives you a clear way that you're supposed to eat, how you're supposed to live. The holidays of the world, Christmas, Thanksgiving, those celebrations. Matter of fact, Thanksgiving is one you should never celebrate.
That goes back to the destruction of
your people, right?
Why would you celebrate that?
Never celebrate that, because that was our family, right? Go ahead. Right, the different idols. Oh yeah, let's don't forget the idols. The different idols, right? Saint Death. We just did a lesson on Saint Death. Right? All those abominable how they worshiping Mary, right? You should never do that. Finish reading that. Isaiah 56. Go ahead. Read that.
Isaiah 55:7.
Right.
Let the wicked. All right,
then before it's too late.
Isaiah 55:7.
Right.
Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, and He will have mercy upon him, and to our God, where He will abundantly pardon.
Right. Return to the Lord. Return. Right. How you gonna return where you never been at? You can't return somewhere for the first time. So you know it ain't talking about everybody. It's only talking about the Israelites. Right. That's the that sign. Yeah. Y'all take it back. Y'all take it back. Because we thought, you know, look, they were listening, but the little feminine dude was trying to pull them away. That's the parable though. Whenever one receiving the word, Satan comes to take away that which was sown in their heart. But that might be the last time they get an opportunity.
But hey, they've been warned. So we always said to brother, we come out here, we really coming out here to mark people. Hey, you heard it.
Right. That's why the Most High had the Supercamp. The Most High had the Supercamp come together. This is the #1 tourist spot almost of the whole South. So we out here bringing out the word, right? Thousands of people gonna see and hear about this, man. But guess what? The Lord about to do something, man.
These people that's walking out here, man, they either going to be condemned or they're going to be saved.
That's right. That's right.
Ain't it crazy? The Lord had you fly from New Jersey, New York, wherever you came from, just so you could get marked. So when you go back, you ain't got no excuse. You know?
If I can say what the brother read back in Amos, that's why he said, the Lord's eye is upon the sinful kingdom, man. The Most High got the angel in the sky watching that, man. He seen that what just happened, man. He seen that. He documented all that. And so he gonna catch up because of that, man. Even though they ain't supposed to be out here learning, but they stopped and listened. And he took away. How about 2/3 of these people gotta die, man?
Oh, the scripture said, I was just going to say, the scripture said, have they not heard? Yes, verily they heard. The sound went out toward the four corners of the earth.
That line is going out the water.
Right. And that word to the ends of the world. And see, the thing with Ephraim and them other those Latino tribes, the 10 tribes, they get upset when you start talking about their idols, talk about Caesar Borgia, they don't want to hear that.
Right.
See? But it is what it is, man.
I got that precept
bring it all out. Right?
Hey, I got a question.
Go ahead.
So can y'all like basically break it down to like what is y'all beliefs, y'all passion, I guess you could say?
Y'all got it. But this is funny. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Oh, you
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
The reason why we are here, what do we believe? Well, first of all, we're the Hebrew Israelites. You're Israelite of the 12 tribes. It's for our people, so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American. So we're out here to warn our people, awaken them back to righteousness with the words of the Most High, because our people left from doing the law, statutes, and commandments. So now in doing that, the reason why we're out here, through the Spirit, the Lord woke us up. Isaiah 49, where it says, "Raise up the tribes of Jacob." So we're coming back to the Lord by taking on all unrighteousness, right? Which is doing what He said to do. So we're teaching our people this is the way to come back to righteousness, because we're in the last days, whether people believe that or not. Do you know and believe that we're in the last days? You believe that? Yeah.
So the people that's on this sign, the people that went into slavery, we're prophesied to go into slavery, we're prophesied to be under certain curses. Those are the Israelites in the Bible. Those are God's chosen people.
Right.
So we're bringing out the history, because it's a history book. I know your whole life it's been made up to be fairy tales, but it's a history book.
That's all white people.
Huh?
That's what my history is. That's all white people.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're bringing out the true history of our people.
Yep.
It don't start with slavery. It goes way beyond it.
Yep.
Can we read?
Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
Yep. You see how it says, give them warning from me? So the Lord does that through the men that he raises up, his prophets. He's always done that. That's why the Bible, it always talks about the different prophets all throughout the Bible. So he's always rose up his men to tell his people. Keep going, bro.
It reads
Somebody
on.
give me Isaiah 49.
When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thy hand.
So if the Lord then rise up his men and come out and speak all over the world, this is going on. This ain't just going on here today. All over the world, this is going on. That day in and day out, right? The Lord didn't do that, then he will require the blood from those who's supposed to be doing it. His prophets. So he rose his prophets up to come out and speak his holy word, and in order to wake his people up. So somebody got that Isaiah 49.
This is Isaiah 49. 49 and 1.
Yep.
Listen, O isles, unto me,
Yep.
and hearken ye people from far.
Yep, he's talking about the Israelites being spread. Deuteronomy 28 tells how we got spread across the world. Go ahead, bro.
Right. The Lord hath called me from the womb.
Yep.
From the bowels of my mother hath he made mention of my name.
There's certain men in the earth that they were ordained to come out here and preach the word, regardless of the plans that they think they had.
Yep.
The Lord already had it from the jump. You don't go out there and preach some word and warn people. That's your job.
Verse 2. And he hath made my mouth like a sharp sword.
You're sharp because we got the true understanding of the Bible. Not what they have in the churches. But you've been being lied to in the church. Right? Go ahead.
Continuing on, it says, in the shadow of his hand hath he hid me, and made me a polished shaft. In his quiver hath he hid me. Verse 3. And said unto me, thou art my servant, O Israel, in whom I will be glorified. Verse 4. Then I said, I have labored in vain, I have spent my strength for naught, and in vain, yet surely my judgment is with the Lord, and my work with my power. Verse 5 is the point. And now saith the Lord that formed me from the womb to be his servant.
So the Lord formed from the womb who his servants are going to be and who's going to get salvation, which is the nation of Israel. In the book of Zechariah, it says that 1/3 of the nation of Israel and 144,000, that multitude was going to be saved, and the rest was going to die. Keep going, bro. As soon as he finishes that.
All right. To bring Jacob again to him, though Israel be not gathered.
So he said to bring Jacob, which is the 12 tribes, also known as Jacob. We come out of Jacob.
Right. Jacob's name was changed to Israel, had 12 sons.
Yep.
Again, you all our people.
Yep. Right. Read that back from that whole, start from that whole.
All right.
That's
Isaiah 49 and 5.
Yep.
And now saith the Lord that formed me from the womb to be his servant, to bring Jacob again to him.
Yep.
Though Israel be not gathered.
So we're out here to bring Jacob again to the Lord, to bring our people back, the elect. Because whatever the reason, the majority of our people, are not going to listen for different reasons. A lot of them are caught up in sin, but only the elect are going to sit and listen and take ear to the Lord of the Word.
Ultimately, the ones that's not going to get it is the ones that weren't chosen to get it.
Yeah, because you have to be you have to be of the elect to hearken, listen, and then first of all get the understanding, and then start doing the will of the Most High. Keep going, bro.
All right, continue on. It says, though Israel be not gathered, yet shall I be glorious in the eyes of the Lord, and my power shall be my strength.
That's right, because this is the gathering of the elect of Israel, you know, the chosen of Israel. So the majority of the people that's out here that are Israelites are going to be destroyed along with the heathen. So to answer your question, you know, we're going to give another precept showing the reason why we out here, what's going on.
In Zechariah 13:8.
Yep.
And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
Yep.
But the third shall be left therein. So he's saying, like, look, 2 parts of these people, I'm sure you got it on the sign for you. They're going to get caught up in that destruction and various other judgments.
Right. Hey, to prove that, start at verse 7.
Okay, so we're going to read up.
Start at verse 7.
Zechariah 13:7.
Yep.
All right. Awake, O sword,
Yep.
against my shepherd and against the man that is my fellow.
Yep. It's talking about our people. The sword is destruction. The Lord brings destruction. Keep going.
Saith the Lord of hosts, smite the shepherd, and the sheep shall be scattered.
So what the Lord is about to do is a mighty work. He's about to smite the shepherd, and the sheep are going to scatter. Keep going, bro.
And I will turn my hand upon the little ones.
The Lord's going to turn his hand back to pull his people, which is coming up in the next verse, back to him. And the rest he's going to allow to get destroyed.
And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. But the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined. And I will try them as gold is tried. And they shall call on my name. And I will hear them. And I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my God.
That's right, because the Lord said he's going to refine them. Because there's a time in the Bible where it speaks about Daniel the 12th chapter and Jeremiah the 30th chapter, 7th verse, talks about Jacob's trouble, which is the time that's going to be like no other on the earth. See, right now you look around and it just seems like life is going on. It's another Saturday. But the time's going to be a day of darkness coming, which is a time of darkness where what you see right now ain't going to be going on. Go ahead.
Can we get Luke 17:26? Let's also get Zephaniah chapter 2. And then go right to verse 3. Just go right to
Luke 17:6.
But this is like when people, you know, like something pressing is going to happen, all right? Or right now it's happening. We want people to come with Zephaniah 2 and verse 3. Because this is the whole thing. Instead of us going through all the breaking everything down, listen to this. All right. Yeah, Zephaniah. Go ahead.
Zephaniah 2 and 3.
Yep.
Seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, which have brought this judgment.
These people have brought the judgment of the Most High. That's why we wound up in slavery. We went in the ships, right? Came over here in slavery in ships. You see the what's going on with the so-called Mexicans down there on the border, doing all that stuff to them, right? Our young men are getting shot down in the street. We're in a bad condition, and we need to be delivered, right? Go ahead, bro.
Seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, which have brought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger.
Right. So when the brothers are breaking down that 2/3 of these people gonna be cut off and die, you don't want to be in that part. You want to be in the part that gets delivered and gets refined, right? But it starts with learning about the truth. So before the Lord bring the destruction, you know, we're trying to hasten the day of the Lord to come. We also trying to urge our people, compel them to come in that the Lord's house may be filled. Because if not, you're gonna get destroyed. America's gonna be burned up. It's not based on how you look. Right. It's based on the seed, the original people that came over here. But since then, we get with the other nations, so you can't really tell by looking at everybody. So a person that may appear to be so-called white may in fact be an Israelite. A person that's perceived to be black might not be an Israelite. It's about your spirit. Like, she been here for over an hour listening, right? Somebody else that come up here, they might not be able to stand and listen. We know she is. Like, we know we is, but we preaching it, right? Now, let's also get that other scripture I called.
You said Luke 17,
20, 26.
All right, this is Luke 17 and verse 26. This is red letter. This is Yahweh Shah.
Right.
And it reads, and as it was in the days of Noah.
Right, as it was in the days of Noah. Go ahead, bro.
So shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man.
Right, what happened?
Verse 27. They did eat.
Right.
They drank. They married wives.
Right.
they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
Right, and then what happened?
And the flood came and destroyed them all.
Right, so it's just like now. We preaching to the people. Before the flood, you heard of the flood, right? The flood that Noah went through. But before, what they don't tell you in the movies, Noah went out and he preached the word before the flood came. Right. He told the people, the Lord's going to destroy the world by a flood. And then at that time, it had never rained before. People like, what you talking about, Noah? It's going to be water falling from the sky. We don't believe that, right? But he went out there and prophesied to the people, right? Just like we're doing now. People like, what do you think? America's going to get hit? Them countries can't beat us. That's crazy. Right. Read it again, brother.
This is Luke 17, verse 27, and it reads, they did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
They were just doing whatever they wanted to do, just like they're doing now. We prophesying the word, and everybody's mind is on their vacation, right? Go ahead, come on through.
And the flood came and destroyed them all.
Right, then that flood came, and there was, Noah, can we get in the ark? And he couldn't do nothing to help them. Right. Go ahead.
Verse 28, likewise also as it is in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, and they built it.
You heard of Sodom and Gomorrah? The cities that got destroyed for homosexuality and wickedness is the same thing there. The man that got delivered, Lot, he was telling people, hey, the Lord, these angels are here, they're going to destroy this whole place. And his own sons-in-law said, we ain't trying to hear that. We having too much fun in Sodom and Gomorrah, we ain't trying to hear that. So then this happened. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 29, but the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven. And destroyed them all.
Right, the Lord had to rain down fire from heaven and destroy them all, right? Burned up that whole place. It's so hot now, you can still go over there and measure the soil, right? There's still radiation. The sulfur's over there still hot. That's that hot.
It's higher than the radiation levels in Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Right.
The more recent event.
Right, go ahead, bro. Finish it off. Yep. Finish it off, bro.
Verse 30, even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed.
Even thus shall it be in the day when the Lord comes back. When the Son of Man is revealed, it's going to be the same way. Go ahead.
Verse 31. Verse 31. In that day, he which shall be upon the housetop and his stuff in the house, let him not come down to take it away.
Right. Well, that's just metaphorically saying, look, when you come into the truth, you can't be looking back. Don't be looking back. Now the brother here got a scripture. You good right there, bro. Come on.
This is Acts chapter 3, verse 19.
Right.
Repent ye therefore, and be converted.
Right. So we out here to repent to our people. To those that will accept the truth, right? You ain't gonna get the whole truth today, but you start here, right? We plant the seed on it, and then it starts growing. That's how we all came in. We plant the seed. We tell our brothers, y'all Israelites, repent before it's too late, right? Right. That's why we got the sign. Tell our people to repent before it's too late. They thought they was going on vacation to go on vacation, but no. Lord had them go on vacation so they can learn about the Israelites. That's right. Or else they're going to get destroyed. Right.
Basically, it has to resonate in our spirit.
Right.
You hear this truth, you pretty much believe it.
That's right.
Right. You gotta turn back. Like if you game banging, stop game banging. You smoking cigarettes, stop smoking cigarettes. Right. If you eating pork, shrimp, crab, lobsters, stop doing it. If you out here twerking and being a thought, what's that? Turn back from all that. That's right. That's right. That's right. You know, anything wicked that you're doing, turn back from it.
That's right, bro. Right.
It says Acts chapter 3, verse 19, repent ye therefore and be converted.
You gotta be converted. Because our people have been taught ever since they got the slave boats, right, that we're supposed to go back to their religion, right? Their Jesus, as it were. But we're telling you the real image of the Lord, the real people you come from. So you have to convert, which means you repent and come back to what you used to know. Go ahead, brother.
That your sins may be blotted out.
That your sins may be blotted out. We already repented. Lord willing, when our sins be blotted out, but now you on the other side, right? Right. Go ahead.
It says, when the time of refreshing shall come from the presence of the Lord.
When the time of refreshing comes. Right now, we give you the spiritual refreshing, right? But the literal refreshing going to come when we're going to get new bodies. That's a little bit too high for you right now. The main thing is you got to turn back. Like the brother said, leave off all your wicked works. We are everybody in here. You have to learn little bit by little bit, right? The brother got a precept too.
The other thing that we're out here doing is teaching our people the true ways of our Heavenly Father. Right. Because our people don't really know who the Most High is. Right. They've been learning, you can do what you want to do. All you got to do is call the name of Jesus and that's not his name. This is Isaiah 29 and 13. Wherefore the Lord says, for as much as his people draw near me with their mouth and their lips to honor me, but have removed their heart far from me, And their fear towards me is taught by the precept of men. So we have to tell our people to follow Yahweh Shai the correct way, to fear the Lord. A lot of people don't fear the Lord like they're doing, or like they're supposed to. Right. Because they've been taught that you can do whatever you want and the Lord will accept you. No, you come in to serve the Lord, he has stipulations to follow. You better serve me by doing what I tell you, not how you feel, not what you want to do, not by taking some things out of the scripture and playing on what you want to do, man. No, the Lord says you got to fear him and follow what he says, man. That's true obedience.
That's right. Hey, and we just had a clear example. Chucky over here.
Damn Jay.
He said, you read the Bible? I said, yeah. He said, I don't believe in it. That's an example right there.
That's what he lies.
We don't believe in him either.
Right. That's why I walk around with a Chucky dog. Right. Walk around with a Chucky dog and a fake knife. He really bugged out because of the curse, right? I know, I saw that. Yeah.
This is Isaiah 58:1, and it says, "Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression." So that's why we out here, man. We telling our people to repent, telling them who they are, telling them that they're the Israelites, starting from the so-called Judah all the way down to so-called Israel. All right, it's pretty much telling our people to turn back, man. All right, it says, "Cry aloud and spare not." So we ain't care about nobody feeling, whether they believe, whether they don't believe. All right.
Hey, Marcus Shaw, can you read that on top again? That's very important right there. This is our job. This is our duty. This is what we're supposed to be doing.
It's our purpose.
It's our purpose. It's our purpose in life, right?
This is Isaiah 58:1. And it says, "Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and shew my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins." So that's why we out here, man. We out here telling our people, man, to turn back and repent. Because the Lord goes back, he's going to destroy everybody who he gets. All right? And mainly two-thirds of our people. All right?
Well, the kingdom of heaven
like into a dent. So like, you know, the Lord, he about to get it. He has this man to what? There's certain people that this understanding is for them, and they're going to receive it. It's 1/3 of them, right? You read that 2/3, they're not going to get it, like that nigga with the Chucky dog. It's not for them. We know that. So we don't get bent out of shape about our people, certain people not getting it. But for the people it's for, that's what we out here for, man, to warn you.
Someone said that don't worry about how the ungodly shall perish, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved.
I got a quick one. Okay, quick one. This is Romans 11:7. What the brother was talking about, man. It says, "What then? Israel had not attained that which he seeks for." And this is truth. He's not seeking for the truth, man.
You gotta read up because it's loud out here.
Come on.
So wait, like y'all believe in heaven and hell?
Heaven and hell, living conditions.
Those conditions played on earth. Those are conditions played on earth. You gotta understand what the world is.
Like afterlife, after
You're gonna get it for you. What you've been told in the church how heaven and hell works, that's nowhere in the scripture. So you've been lied to. That's one of the things you've been lied to about. But we're gonna get it right now.
They gonna find out what hell is, but there ain't gonna be no pit in the middle of the earth.
Yeah, it ain't.
Yeah. You go like Revelation. That's what.
Going to Ecclesiastes.
Yeah.
Hey, Marcus Shaw, I'm about to bring it out right now.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12.
Hey, listen, it's for you. It's for you.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as
Sorry, select, brother. Go from the top. From the top, man.
it says, Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto the Most High who gave it.
Yeah, so you were made from the dust. You know that, right? All right, and the spirit returns what?
To the Most High who gave it.
So your spirit returns into the Father. You receive a judgment, and you come back here and you live out your heaven and hell here on earth. You live out your conditions. Just like our people as a whole, we're living out our hell. You wake up in the morning, you don't know whether you're going to live or die that day. You could get pulled over by one of these centurions, one of these officers, and he could make up some BS and shoot you with cold blood.
And it shows you, man, you're oppressed as far as you get taxed. First of all, you was born in the lies. You came here indoctrinated already. They're not telling you who they are, and who you are. So you already oppressed before you was even born. Right. So your whole living condition is oppression, man.
That's right.
And they was born
born to oppress you.
You're born in hell. You already born in hell.
That's why you got a social security card. You got a birth certificate.
Right. Why you think shit ain't getting better for Jake, man?
Yeah.
Here it is. We've been in this world for a while, man. Ain't shit getting better for Jake. That's right. Shit just get worse.
And just like you said, Campo, it's hell because now people was bought over here off them slave ships. You separated from your damn families, seeing men get castrated, seeing your woman get raped, seeing your kids get sold, and you ain't had no damn power, you ain't had no might. You still ain't got no power, no might. He sucker come shoot us down today, he ain't still be free. He won't be charged with nothing, but we ain't
profess themselves not guilty. Yeah. You know?
Let's get Deuteronomy where it says, then get Revelation 22. Because see, the only way we're going to ever get out of the curses is when the Lord come back and take the curses off of us.
That's right.
Yeah, one that says they should be upon you for a sign of the wonder. Okay, read that. Yeah. All right, Revelation 22. We start at verse 1 of Revelation 22, you guys. Whichever brother get it first.
I'm here.
All right, go ahead.
It's Revelation 22 and verse 1.
You know what? Hold on. Let him get Deuteronomy first. Whichever brother get Deuteronomy, they shall be upon you for a sign of the wonder. Right? Whichever scripture. You got to read up. You got a precept, brother? You got a precept?
So how do y'all feel about like Caucasian people and like mixed marriages?
Mixed marriages, how the Bible, it just depends. Right, you can't judge by according to the flesh. That's just the thing. You can't go according to the flesh. You got to go according to the spirit. If in fact the person is of another nation, right? The Lord don't want Israelites, you know. But at the end of the day, again, you can't tell by looking at people. Right? It's a question of freedom of Father.
Pretty much, if you have an Edomite, and really the Edomites are the so-called white people. That's like the indicator really are. Now, all so-called white people aren't Edomites, but they see them know that they're Edomites, and they lay down with an Israelite woman, and that child is going to come out as Edomite. They're going into slavery.
Can I bring this precept out real quick? It's right here, Romans 8 and 16. The Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of Yahweh.
And oftentimes we say simple things like if you see a person dance, they can dance good. Yep. We know the only Israelites can really dance good. These other nations, they ain't got no rhythm, they ain't got no slavery, right? Just like a good example, a dude like Eminem. Eminem got flavor. He's the best rapper down there in the world. But he looked like a Edomite, but we know he one of us. Right. By his spirit, we know he and Jake, he a brother. Right? But also, if you look at Lenny Kravitz, right? He like white boy music, right? His dad was a so-called Jew. That dude was an Edomite, right?
Oh, Tina and Tamara, the twins.
Right? But Mariah Carey and Alicia Keys are Israelites. You could have seen their problem. But you can't really tell by looking. Go ahead, bro.
One thing you can go back with Eminem too, he under the curses.
Yep.
Like he didn't have his pops around, you know what I'm saying? Taking ass beat to Jake and shit like that.
He's an Irish Jake.
Yeah, look at it this way. You know how we went to war in Vietnam? They sent a lot of Jakes over there to Vietnam.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And you get a lot of the best dancers off of Vietnam, like you get the break dancing and stuff like that, because those Israelite men laid with those women. When they brought forth Israelite children. Now they don't look like us, but the Israelites according to the seed in their father.
That dance group that look like little Asians, they had a mask on. They had a mask on. They do all those things.
He got the
That's what you want. You want to change. They Israelites. They don't tell by the way they
Osaka, he growing that. She's a primary prescription. Let's go back to the scripture now, so we can be.
Deuteronomy 28:46.
Yeah. Now the curses are on our people, and they're gonna ride you forever. The only way out of this is repentance. That's it. And the Lord gonna come and save those that repent of the house of Israel, and all the rest of them gonna get destroyed.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
Deuteronomy 28:46.
Read it loud.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder.
Right. The curses are gonna be upon you for a sign and a wonder. It's as an identifier, right? Go ahead.
And upon thy seed forever.
Right. Your children's children, they gonna all go through it. You can start out with $1 million, right, or $100 million. By the time you die, if you're an Israelite, that money gonna more than likely be gone. Go ahead. Yep. Right. That's why you see Bill Cosby in prison now. After all that money he made, all that he did, Red Fox, right, Richard Pryor, on and on. It always happens. Go ahead, bro.
Deuteronomy 28:47.
Right.
Because thou servest not the Lord, and how about Shema thy power with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things.
Right. See, because we didn't do what the Most High told us to do. See? Go ahead, bro. That's it on this. I think. Well, no,
verse 48.
Yeah.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord Yahweh Shema shall send against thee.
in the hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things.
That happened to us. That came upon us, right? That was fulfilled. Now the curse said they're going to be upon us and our seed till we be destroyed. So as long as you live on this side in Babylon the Great before the Lord come back, the curse is going to ride you down. And there's many curses in there. Some of us going to die from getting shot in the street, drugs, diabetes, cancer, many things that, you know, that can happen to you. Now, in order to be free from that condition, this is what's got to happen. Go ahead, bro.
It's Revelation 22:1.
Right.
It reads, and he showed me a pure river of water of life.
Right.
Clear as crystal, proceeding out of the throne of God and of the Lamb.
Right, go ahead.
In the midst of the street of it, and on either side of the river, was there the tree of life.
Right. This tree of life, this is really in the kingdom of heaven. This is, you know, what we're trying to get to. When the Lord comes back, he's going to establish this on the earth. Go ahead.
Which bear 12 manner of fruit.
Right, go ahead.
And yielded her fruit every month. And the leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nation.
Go ahead.
And there shall be no more curse.
And there shall be no more curse for what?
But the throne of God and of the Lamb shall be in it.
Right.
And his servants shall serve him.
How are we going to get out of the curses? When the Savior comes, that's part of his name. Right. And how was shot? He is the deliverer.
Right.
He's going to deliver us from death. He conquered death. And you know, and all that, right? We're going to get new bodies, all that. Right. See? So in order to get out, in order to get out, it's go right back to this, repent. That's what it is. You know, all the other questions, the roundabout stuff is right through the middle. You gotta repent. That's the only way you're gonna get out of it. Whether we believe in, you know, whoever or hooking up with whoever, that really don't matter. You got Israelites out here that are white or whatever other colors, but if they don't repent, they're gonna all likewise be destroyed. The only ones the Lord gonna save is those that repent. They elect.
And so I want to make one quick statement, just like for example, we don't have no proof to show you what tribe we come from. It's just the spirit. We don't have no record to show that, you know, Hebrew Israelites, but through prophecy in Deuteronomy 28th chapter, the curse is on the fit, these nation of people right.
And faith. Faith is the big one. Right?
Let's tell you why we went pretty much into slavery and why we are playing the curses right here. This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 6. It says, "You were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because you moved the Most High to wrath.
Pick it up.
You were delivered unto the enemy." That's what we
Okay. Yeah, y'all brothers speak up.
Yeah, we got this out, y'all.
I mean, you getting some juice?
This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 6. It says, "You were sold to the nations."
Right. You were sold to the nations. Why did the Most High have us going to slavery on ships? It's in the curses. He about to tell you, no, he about to say it right here in this verse.
That's right. He said, you were sold to the nations.
Right. You were sold to the nations. Go ahead.
Not for your destruction.
Not because the Lord just hated you, he wanted to just destroy our people. Right? Go ahead.
But because you moved the Most High to wrath.
Right.
You were delivered unto the enemy.
Because we were going off. Right? You moved the Most High to wrath, therefore you were delivered to the enemy. And all that history played out for our people. Right? Now, on the other side, he's bringing it back. All the brothers waking up, the sisters waking up. You go on live stream right now. Over 100 people watching on the comment board, on different brothers, you know, or whatever. So our people are waking up. Those that don't get woke up, with Chucky man, with the work on their face, he gonna be destroyed. And we ain't gonna beg nobody, you know. All the thoughts and the harlots and the drug dealers and the witches and the demons, they gonna all get destroyed.
That's right. There you go.
Now you got the spirit.
Thing said all day.
Now you got the spirit. He said that God's gonna do a cleansing. That's exactly right. He gonna cleanse by fire. He's gonna use fire to do it. Somebody get 2 Peter 3. No, not really, because I mean that's just a condition of the earth. It's gonna progress. It's gonna progress. It's already started. The awakening has already started to occur, so we're getting close. Soon the Lord gonna be like, you know what, Revelation 7. Right. Stuff like woman, the ocean being polluted, that's happening because of who's in authority. The devil is in authority. You saw something about white man. Revelation 7 from the top. Go ahead, brother. Yeah, the brother got it.
The book of Revelation 7, starting at verse 1.
Right.
Reads, "And after these things, I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth."
Right, go ahead.
That the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree.
So this wind is a destroying wind that's going to come out of the nuclear missile. When the missiles hit, and then the bomb blast goes up, and then that destroying wind comes out of it, the angels are not going to let that happen until a particular thing occurs. Go ahead.
Verse 2.
Right.
And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God.
This seal of the living God involves the name of the Most High and the Son that you're going to receive through the knowledge of the truth. You have to be told. If I say right now, what's the name of God and the Son? You'll say God, Jesus. Was that not their name? How you going to learn? You're going to learn because we're going to teach it to you. If you're one of them, you know, like GLCT, they don't got the name. They say his name is Ahia. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's not his name. You read down to the next verse, it says Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Yahweh. And the son's name is Yahushua, but you got to receive that on faith. Right? You have to learn a little bit, and then you go into the Hebrew, you'll learn that. Go ahead, brother.
Go to Exodus and pull it out too, the name of the Lord.
Oh, yeah.
Exodus chapter 6, verse 2.
Oh, the 6
and 2. Okay. 6 and 2, yep. You can pull that out and show it, get the name of the blue letter.
Okay, go ahead.
And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees,
till what?
Till we have sealed the servants of our God in their foreheads.
So the angels have been instructed, don't let the destruction happen until a certain amount of these people learn the truth and they're able to call on my name. Right? And after that, the Lord gonna let loose Ezekiel 9. Ezekiel 9 and 4.
You want more?
Is there more?
Just going into the 144,000?
Yeah. Let him read Ezekiel 9. So once that happens, then the Lord gonna let the next wave happen. We're gonna read it to you right now. After the people that's supposed to receive this truth, receive the truth, then the Lord gonna let all kind of plagues and calamity, all these people you see walking around now, they don't repent, they're gonna all be dead. Yep. Every one of them.
So basically, like, that's like your religion.
Not our religion, it's in the Bible. Right?
Hey, our people just don't want to accept the reality, man. That's just what it is.
Ezekiel 9 and 4.
This is Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4.
Right.
And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
That represent guys like us. We see homosexuals, it grieves us, we hate it. Right? We see other wicked things going on, we sigh and we cry to the Most High, even when we don't do it verbally, we do it on the inside. The dude with the Chucky dog, that was very grievous. We hate to look at it. That's why we pick at him, man. Because he shouldn't be in that condition, but ain't nothing we can do about it. That's a nigga. Right, that's a nigga right there. See? That dude is a nigga. See? Go ahead, bro. Yeah.
All right, verse 5. And to the others he said in mine hearing.
Right, so to recap, those that receive the mark going to be exempted from judgment, and then those that don't, listen to this. Go ahead.
This is Ezekiel 9 and 5.
Right.
And to the others he said in mine hearing.
There are other angels, their job is different than the angel that's going to control your mind and open it up to receive this truth. There's other angels that their job, they're just going to destroy. They're just going to come through and they're just going to, for lack of a better term, they're just going to fuck shit up. That's what they're going to do. Go ahead.
It says, go ye after him through the city and smite.
You look up smite, it means to hit or to kill, right? To hit with a grievous blow. Go ahead.
Let not your eyes spare,
right?
Neither have ye pity.
Don't pity on anybody. Go ahead.
Verse 6. Slay utterly, old and young, both babes and little children, and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark.
And that includes women too. Come not near any man or woman upon whom is the mark. Right? And I can see you got the Egyptian ankh necklace on. You got to get rid of it. Yep. You got to get rid of it. You got to get out of your mind. Right? Yep. Read that again. Slay utterly.
This is Ezekiel 9 and 6.
Yep.
It reads, slay utterly, old and young.
Right. Old people, young people. Go ahead.
Both maids and little children and women.
Maids, old people, little children, women. Right? Go ahead.
But come not near any man upon whom is the mark.
Right. So all the gangsters, the cheese, all of them that think they tough, it ain't gonna matter. The scripture say the mighty man gonna cry bitterly in that day. So the Lord gonna pour out a very terrible judgment on our people and on the whole world, particularly Babylon the Great. So it ain't gonna matter how young you are, how old you are. The Lord don't care how pretty, how good you look. It ain't gonna matter. You know how you can twerk. You know you can make it clap, whatever. It ain't gonna make no difference, man. The Lord does not care. Because it don't matter. We gonna be able to manipulate bodies in the kingdom anyway. It ain't gonna matter. Right, the brother said it. The Lord now respect the person. So we said all that because we about to wrap it up. You know, and the question we know you're gonna have many more questions, but what you gotta do is start watching the videos and learn. You know her? She know a little bit about it. You're supposed to be showing her, let her watch the video. Give her the web page, tell her what you know. And if you know, maybe it'll stick, maybe it won't. But, you know, our job is done. We just want to go. Yeah,
this is 2 Chronicles chapter 7, verse 14. Yep. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves.
Gotta humble yourself. Yep.
And pray.
Yep.
And seek my face. Yep. And turn from their wicked ways.
Right. You gotta repent. It ain't just praying. You gotta seek his face and turn from your wicked ways. Right. You always wicked at the time. Right? Yep.
Then will I hear from heaven.
Right. Then, if you repent, seek his face, turn from your wicked ways, then he's gonna do the other part. Go ahead.
And will forgive their sins.
Right.
And will heal their land.
Yep. And how's that possible? Because the Savior came down on the cross for our people, that you couldn't repent. Because if not, then you've just been cut off. Yeah, you'd be through. You know, you'd be out here with the white mouth. We'd just be out of here, you know what I'm saying? Deflated butt cheeks when you got the butt job and shit ain't working. Right. And trying to get S curl and activated and dried up and shit just like Michael Jackson. You know, looking bad. You know, sorry, y'all wrap it up. We'll wrap it up. Yeah, so I'll let you close out.
Hey man, well look, Lord willing, this camp session was edifying, man. GMS South Carolina connection, man. Super camp. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Before we close it out, where the east at? This way?
Put the compass on real quick.
Yes, north.
Yeah, no problem.
East is this way.
This way? We're going to close it out, man. Hey, shalom to all you Akim sisters that tuned in, man. Lord willing, everything was edified. We're going to close it out, man. All right?
Yep.
East this way?
Yep.
All right. Call Halayim
Yahweh. Right? We want to say double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Yes, sir. You know, it's got to feel good to them. Look at all the brothers raised up because of their teachers, right? Shalom. Right. We love you elders and brothers out there, man, all over the world. Worldwide, Great Millstone, right? We'll see you soon with another lesson, another camp, Lord willing, all right? Shalom.
Shalom.